Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light?
Ayo.
Hello. Oh man, there's some interesting names in the chat. I'm gonna say that much.
Huh. Are there?
Yeah. Where? So interesting when people that have blocked me on social media are in the comments. That's fascinating to me.
Wait, where?
What did you say?
Where? Who? What? When?
Oh, thank you for the compliments on my hair. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second.
Yo, why are you on here if you blocked Aaron?
Yeah, weird, right? So weird.
I don't even know what it is. Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, God.
Thank you so much for the compliments. You probably can't see I mean, you probably can't see. It's obviously dark, but it's a mahogany.
Mahogany. It is. It looks amazing.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
Apparently, I'm texting you.
Okay. Wow, my heart is beating a million miles a minute. Don't make me fall out of this chair, Riley Morrison.
It's not who you think it is.
I don't even know who that is, to be honest. So.
Thank you guys so much for the compliments on my hair. I fully saved revealing my hair color for this live. I haven't posted any pictures on social media with my hair other than the story today, just now. Great news. My hairdresser did not throw a fit. She was like, well, then we're going dark. Let's do it. So she did not throw a fit. She's still my friend.
I had no idea that she was right.
Luna, what are y'all up to? How are you guys? Yeah, we love the puppies. I have my popcorn ready. Did you get my text?
Yeah, I texted you back.
Oh, you did? I missed it. You need more lighting to see the color. Okay, hold on.
Y'all, the tea.
Well, now you can see the color. Oh, still sick. I hope you continue to heal. So there's the color. I'm not going to keep it up this bright because these lights are intense sometimes, right, JJ? Like sometimes I'll get I get a headache because they're so just intense. Yeah. Messy, you say, Janelle.
Oh,
thank you so much. We appreciate you, and thank you for the compliments.
Girl, you better text me back.
If you guys would, if you could do all the YouTubey type things, I'm going to turn my lighting down now because it's
Aaron said Aaron with an A said that my dogs got so excited when they heard your dogs they want to be friends.
Oh, they should be friends. I love that.
Very cute. I like that.
Okay. Let me get comfortable.
Girl, you better text me back.
I am right now.
Okay. That's Jake. Hi. We missed you too. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Janelle. That's so nice. Also, do you notice some changes on StreamYard, JJ? Like some things are a little different.
Yes, they are. I did notice some changes.
Okay, I'm texting you back right now. Hang on, friends. I apologize.
Hey. It's freezing here in Pennsylvania. I'm under the 3 blankets. Really? Well, actually, I believe it.
I just want to see your face when you read that text message. Sorry, we can't share that with you guys. I love you, though. Look at JJ's face. Oh.
Now that's some real shit right there.
Yeah. It's fascinating. Okay, shall we get started, friend? Do you think everybody's ready?
Yeah. I think I know. I am.
Where do we start with this?
Well, I think we start from the beginning. Let's be honest.
Okay.
There's a history there, you know?
There
I feel like
really
it needs to be told again. Many of you have lived through this history that we're going to talk about because you were there with us.
You were there. Many of you commented too.
Yes. Some of you have not, but some of you have. So.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's go all the way back. Hey, DC.
DC, what's up? Go sub to DC.
Yes, go sub to DC. Katie said I'm never ready. Katie, same. We're never ready. All right, let's go back to roughly February of this year. And I put a video out. I think it was an MLM fails, and it was an Ariel version. So it was all Ariel people. And I was pointing out, you know, all of the manipulation tactics, all the things that we see in MLMs. And they went absolutely
bonkers,
insane in my comment. Like, they just went absolutely bananas in my comments. And
they were so mean. They were so mean. And to me, once I was commenting.
It what?
When I started commenting back to them, they were so mean to me too. I was like, okay, yeah, we're the bullies.
Yeah. It was nothing but ad hominem style attacks. They didn't want to talk about the methods that I was talking about in the videos. They just didn't like that I was talking about their company, in my opinion. So things got really, really crazy. They it didn't stop for a very long time. And the thing that I loved about it was a living, and I've said this before, and JJ said this before, it really was a living, breathing example in real time of everything that we talk about that happens within the culture of MLMs. It was fascinating. It was fascinating. And thank you guys for the compliments. I appreciate you.
We like stuff.
So, Julie, hi. Hello. I like how different it looks with the comments. I like how it's bigger, and I feel like it's easier for people to read.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
I like it. I think it looks cool. So that happened, and things got kind of quiet.
Yes, they are the ex-Hempwork girlies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so things got kind of quiet. I kept putting out content. JJ kept putting out content. You know, and Ariel is like a CBD hemp company. Yeah, Patricia. Culture. Fun fact, it was written like that on some of the Empire merch that they had at one of the events. Like, it was underlined.
Janet said first time I had
Janet. Yeah.
They were so mean. It was wild.
Yeah. It was pretty intense. It was pretty intense. And I don't think it went well. I know I'm very close to 7K. Thank you, DC. I'm so excited about it. I think I'm like 20 subscribers away from 7K or something, which is, I know, it's crazy to me. It's crazy.
Hold on. I'm not gonna lie.
And yeah, so it got quiet, but recently some of you have been telling me there's some changes brewing. And I don't know, do you want to talk about some of the changes, JJ?
Yes. Changes brewing. Okay. Well, if you haven't seen our thumbnail, they're leaving.
They left.
Skyler Lambert left, and so did Ashley Fryman. And those two girlies were the biggest girlies who went after Aaron and I a little bit, but mostly Aaron. And all of a sudden they're leaving. And if y'all don't remember, the way that they got people into the company, their big tagline was MLM PTSD. Right? Right. MLM PTSD.
Which is disgusting. I hate that so much for so many reasons.
Gross. Awful. And what's funny is it seems as though they've probably caused it in some way, shape, or form for some people. Like, why I thought it was so different. That's it, right? That, you know, they're so different. Everything's so different. Skyler's already left, and she's already joined a new MLM.
Yep.
So
Yeah, and they're gonna be on an opportunity Zoom in like 40 minutes. So if they see this, hello Skyler, hello
Well,
Ashley.
I really need. I want us to watch together, but we have to get that. Someone's got to get the link for us, or
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I know, Charlie. But wait, Ariel's, it's so different. The culture is so different. It's different. Yeah. Yeah, everybody stay hydrated. This is my hydro jug, not sponsored, but hydro jug. I would
Yeah,
love to work with y'all for
same.
sure.
I have a few of them.
We would love to work with you.
I know.
Yeah.
Any hootie hoo. Q Sciences, no, it's one. It's a new one. It's a new one that y'all probably haven't even heard of.
Yeah. Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like Q Sciences would have been a better idea for them. I feel like this is such. There's one product, and it's overdone.
Oh
It's an
God.
overdone product, so it's like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I saw Ulta said this earlier. I wanted to mention it, but we were in the middle of a conversation. Have you guys on the background while I draft a text to my boss telling her I accepted the same position at a different place that pays $4 more than they do?
Listen, that right there is incredible.
Good for you.
Oh yes.
As Ultra Pusheen would say it, it's new.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
is not.
Okay.
It is not
So what we have this evening, it must be the best opportunity ever. LOL, Brittany. What we have tonight is, and I really feel like we need to give a disclaimer, like a very specific disclaimer, because we have a video of Skyler's that was taught, and she's basically talking about leaving and a bunch of different things. There's a lot of emotion, and in my opinion, there's a lot of manipulation. That's just my personal opinion. But we don't want anybody to think that what we are doing is talking about Skyler as like talking about her. How do I want to word that, JJ? We're talking about her tactics.
Yeah, we're not demeaning her experience of what she's going through currently or what she has gone through. What we're doing is we're, like she said, showing the tactics of, and honestly, I haven't seen the video, but we're showing the tactics of what, even if she doesn't realize she's doing it, of what she's doing in certain parts of this video, because a lot of people do this thing.
Yeah. Again, we're talking about the methods. We're talking about, thank you for subscribing. We love you guys too. We're talking about the manipulation. We're talking about methods and how they recruit. And in my opinion, and I feel confident. Yeah, fingers crossed. And I feel confident speaking for JJ and myself in this scenario. Like, we've seen this, and you guys probably have too. We've seen some of these same patterns over and over and over again. So we're going to react to it, but I wanted to put that disclaimer out because I have watched the video, and I was waiting. You know, what's the saying? You were waiting for the other foot to hit. Is that how that saying goes?
Other foot to drop.
Other foot to drop. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. And I was watching it, and I was like, I was waiting for it. And eventually the other foot did drop. And so, yeah.
Ariel's not closing. It's not, they did not leave because Ariel's closing. I personally think they left because there was a little tough between Skyler and her bestie, who is a co-founder of Ariel. So
yeah,
which it makes sense. And I honestly, honest to God, I mean, knowing a little bit even about the situation, I see it from both sides. So, and I'm not going to get into that situation, but
yeah. Also, shout out to you guys that sent us this information. Of course, we're going to keep you anonymous just because it's easier that way. And yeah, we're definitely going to protect you guys just from being named and stuff. So I wanted to take a second and just say thank you guys for all the information that you send us. It is extremely important. We have not started the video. We probably should, because we're like almost 15 minutes in and we've just been chatting with everybody.
We should.
So again, this is not like, we're not making fun of anybody's mental health or anything like that. We're really talking about the methods that are used, in our opinion, to manipulate people. This is for educational purposes.
Yeah.
And yeah.
As we go through this, you know, feel free to comment what you feel, as long as we're not diagnosing or anything like that. You know, I understand that y'all will see stuff and y'all will want to say stuff, and you can just, you know, it's not diagnosed.
Julie said, now we're here for your faces. I'm not going to be able to, I've watched this and I'm not going to be able to control my facial expressions.
I have not really watched much, so I don't really know what's ahead, other than I know that the first 2 minutes, maybe.
Yeah. Oh,
let's go.
I just found out my daughter-in-law is having a boy, my first grandchild.
That's sweet.
I love that. Congratulations. Okay, ready? Are you ready, friend?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Hey guys. Usually I'm not like completely numb and at a loss for words, but right now I am, and sorry.
I do need to bring this up. Like, she likely feels a certain way about what's going on. I'm sure her feelings are valid. However, if you need a moment, don't start the video. Like, if you need a moment and you are like, essentially when she says sorry, she's like, I don't mean to do this. But if you need a moment and you don't mean to like have this moment right when it starts, then don't start it. Get your moment out. Take a deep breath. If it's triggering, wait a little bit. Like,
or just don't go live.
Yeah, just, you know, don't. Like, you can just make a post or whatever, but you don't have to force yourself to do something like this if you don't want to do it. And if you are like this at the very, very, very beginning, the first 10 seconds, and you don't want people to see it, then take a moment. But I'm not sure if she didn't. I think she might have wanted people to see it. I'm not sure. Seems
well,
like it.
In my opinion, she had to say something, because I bet, you know, people were used to her normal content, talking about Ariel, talking about recruiting, and now all of a sudden that was going to change. And so in my opinion, things like this are designed to put together waiting list type things for when she does join, so she can go back and say, okay, I need to message these people. That's what I've seen in the past. That's what I've done in the past. You guys know I'm super transparent about what I did while I was in MLMs. When I would switch companies, I mean, I didn't do things like this, but I would put up posts and I would be very vague in my posting. And, you know, I would do the things like people would comment and ask questions, what company? And I'm like, oh, I'll message you. You know, I did all that stuff. And so to me, I feel like this, and again, in my opinion, is emotionally manipulating to get people to get on her waiting list for when she officially joins, so she can reach out and recruit them.
Yes, that does make a lot of sense. I like what Monica said. In normal jobs, when you move or change careers, you don't have to do this. It's only in an MLM that you have to do a video explaining why you left. Yeah, it's a good point.
I want to start out on a lighter note before I lose my mind crying. So if you've been trying to get a hold of me the last, I don't even know what day it is, Wednesday, on Friday night, I lost my phone. And I like to think that God took my phone. I've been saying that. God took my phone away. And it's been much needed in so many different ways. But I was at a friend's house, and we were outside getting ready to leave. And Corey's very chatty sometimes. So my knee was bothering me, so I sat down on the curb waiting. Just chilling, waiting on the curb. And I didn't realize that this is such an off the wall insane story. I didn't realize that I was sitting like on top of a storm drain, and it was a very large.
Skyler, this could have been an email. This absolutely could have been an email.
Storm drain. And he was talking, and I just started talking, conversing from sitting down, and they were standing up, and my phone fell between my knees and went down into the storm drain. And then Corey tried to recover it because he could see it lit up like, it just reminded me of the Titanic for some reason. Underwater.
Dropping your phone in the gutter is not the same thing as thousands of people losing their lives on the Titanic. And then the laugh after. Maybe the laugh is a nervous thing. I don't know, but that doesn't sit well with me at all. I think that's kind of gross. Just my opinion.
Water, and he tried to pull the storm drain up, but it was so heavy that he didn't realize it because he had that big, exerting his energy like I got it, and then it fell and it cut his hand open. And then the storm drain fell inside the storm drain, or the grate fell inside the storm drain, and there was a huge hole in the ground. So that was a little bit of an adventure. We did not recover my phone. For some reason, iPhone, whatever I had, was on back order. So I do not have a phone. I'm currently, I've been using my computer to answer text messages, my laptop, which I did not have the charger to, for like 3 days. And then that's the only way I can receive any kind of text, and it doesn't have a contact. And then on top of that, I was using Raiden's phone to text from my email address. And of course, the busy little boy wants his phone back. So Corey was nice enough to find an old shattered iPhone, and I did have a line on my AT&T account that was not being used, so we opened it up so that I could use that to communicate with my family and my friends. And then now I have both accounts running. I hope I'm on the right things. You guys, I'm a space cadet normally, but I'm really a space cadet right now. Yeah. So here we are. I got Raiden's phone on one side, my shattered phone on the other. Raiden's phone doesn't have any kind of way to send a successful voice memo or listen to anything because I dropped that phone in the pool. And then this phone over here is shattered. So this is what we're working with until I can get...
I was muted because I was chomping on some popcorn. Thank you so much for this. We appreciate you. And hi all, what dumpster fire am I late to? Well, allegedly, Skyler was the #1 income earner in Ariel, and she has left for another company. Don't worry, friends. We're going to cover the comp plan because you know how JJ and I, you know how we roll. We have the comp plan. We're going to go over it. We're going to talk about what company they're going to, all of that stuff. So thank you for this. We appreciate you guys, and let's keep going.
My new phone. And so if you're texting me on my 2710 number, I don't get it until I log into Facebook. I also went 3 days with nothing, and I had to connect to Wi-Fi on Raiden's phone in order to be able to even get on Facebook. Then I was locked out of Facebook for 2 days. So it's just been kind of like God's giving me a sign that I need to take a step back and breathe. And during that time, there's been a lot going on that I'm not going to ever discuss publicly, but everything is good inside this house. So let me say that. That's one thing I'm very grateful for. We've been on an amazing, incredible healing journey since the end of August, and my parents are on their way here. My kids don't know that, but they're coming down to see me, and I'm so thrilled. I'm so excited to see them and hug them. I've been very lonely. Very lonely lately. But I think that also God needed us to stay in this house with just us to really be able to focus in on what's important. Sorry. I don't know why I keep apologizing for showing emotion, but it's really annoying.
So what the heck is really going on? I get it. It seems like there's a lot of other stuff that's gone on to bring it to this point. There is, but that's not our place. So we're not going to say all that other stuff that has gone on. But just, I don't know. just go with the flow, right? I mean, I know you're missing some parts of the story. That's okay, though. It's not our place to tell them, so we can't. All right, let's keep watching.
That being said, I'm moving forward in my career. I'm not really sure what that looks like.
First of all, yes, you do. First of all, you can't tell me. I'm sorry, I put popcorn in my mouth mid-bite. It is what it is. You can't tell me. I don't remember the date that this was done. I want to say this was like Wednesday or Thursday of last week. You cannot tell me you didn't know where you were going at this point. I don't believe it for a second. I think it was all lined up. What was Wednesday or Thursday's date? Let me see here. Let's see. Last Wednesday.
17th?
Yeah, 16th, 17th, maybe even on the 18th. What I find very interesting is she's trying to make it seem like she doesn't know where she's going. Well, then why did your best friend Ashley resign from Ariel on November 11th? If y'all didn't know where you were going. So you just were going to walk away from multi-level marketing? No, I think there were deals in place, in my opinion. I'm not stating that as a fact. I think there were things in place. And you knew exactly where you were going, but you had to create this story to get your waiting list going for when you officially joined. That's what I think. I don't know, JJ. What do you think about that?
Not gonna lie, it's been hard to listen to her. Haven't heard much of what she said. I think it was the phone and the drain thing. I just think it was. I checked out about that time. Jeez, what was that?
Are they okay?
Yes, I don't know what that was.
Whoa.
I think my neighbor upstairs slammed the door or something. It scared the hell out of me. Sorry, everybody.
I hope your neighbor's okay. I just heard the slam.
Okay, good. Okay.
Dave.
Yes. Oh my God.
Hello. And Hunter. Hello, friends.
Oh my God, Dave. I love you.
Thank you so much for this. Yes, please do the YouTube things.
Yes to what you said. I'm not gonna lie, I got a hate comment on my YouTube video, so I was replying back to it.
I love. Oh my God,
Jay.
Oh, you guys inspired me to get out of an MLM. So thanks. Love your reacts. Oh my God, Jay, that is such a gift.
We're so proud of you.
Oh.
JJ's favorite. We're so proud
those are the best. Those are the best comments and messages that we get. Is somebody saying they got out of an MLM and they didn't realize, and now they get to figure out what they want to do and how they want to go about doing it. And oh God, it's the coolest. So thank you for that, Jay. We appreciate you.
Yes. Anyway, I'll tune in now.
Okay, let's go.
But I have a lot of interests that I want to fulfill. Things.
Many of y'all know how I feel about this God angle. Jay said the whole God angle on this thing kind of makes me ill. Yeah. If you know me, you know how I feel about that.
I have not had time to do. I don't know where we're going to end up. As far as living, moving down here has always been my dream, and I really want to become a dolphin trainer. And I'd love to get on here and tell you guys I'm going back to college and going to be a dolphin trainer, but I've really had a lot of interest in Airbnb lately and UGC content creation. If you guys don't know what that is, it's really just taking off. I love creating. I'm super creative in this space. And I don't want to give that up or anything that I've worked really hard for up. But I have different fears now than I've ever had making this kind of, telling people anything like this. And I'm handling it much differently. when I've ever handled it. So you will not find me coming on here spilling any kind of tea.
So this has happened before. I wonder if she's referring to, because I don't know, but I wonder if she's referring to when they left HempWorks and created Ariel.
Hi, sorry, I was giving information to someone about the situation. So.
Oh, okay, no worries. But I wonder if she is referring to when a bunch of them allegedly left HempWorks and created Ariel. Hello, Dave. We love you. We're so glad all of you are here. We appreciate you guys. But I'm wondering if she's referring to that. I'm wondering if she's referring to how she handled that and how she's doing this differently. I am going to say this because she did do another live this summer. I'm not going to share anything like about her personal life, but she did a live that to me feels very similar to this summer, and was asking people to order Ariel products because she was allegedly going to be separated from her husband or something. And so she was using, and the reason that I'm saying this is because in my opinion, she was using emotional manipulation to get people to order. And I really feel like that's exactly what this is that we're seeing now. So I hope that makes sense. It's not me trying to talk about her personal life. I don't know her. I don't know what her personal life is. But when you're taught in an MLM to overshare all of this stuff, people are going to have opinions on it, you know? So anyways, let's keep going.
Those words don't exist in my vocabulary anymore. Because I don't want to hurt people that I love so much. I do realize that out of the 39 people that are on one of my phones and the 38 people that are on the other one, there are a lot of people on here under ghost accounts watching this. And I want you to hear me. And I want you to try to find some kind of empathy for me in your heart. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to take from you. I'm not here to cause you any sort of disruption. I know the risk that I'm taking. I understand it, but I want to do it for me and my heart and my family.
Part of the reason I think she's doing this, you know, while I do believe that there are some real emotions in there, I do believe she's kind of trying to act that she's very, very upset and doesn't want to hear any backlash, right? I do believe she is partly upset, of course. But she gave, like, her whole thing was MLM PTSD. Ariel's not like that. We're the best. You know, she was like all in, 100% guarantee, like push for Ariel being the absolute best. And now she's leaving. You say you're not like any other MLM. So you're leaving though. That didn't make sense. So she's trying to I think she's trying to ixnay on the pushback for her. You know, like she's going through so much. She's so upset, which she likely is experiencing those emotions. It's just, I think she's kind of putting on this live show video for people to not call her out on what she's done. Obviously, that's my opinion. But I've seen this plenty of times. So.
Yep.
Could be wrong, but yeah.
There's so many rumors that have circulated about me and my husband the last 6 months that are entirely untrue. And if you're one of those types of people that are help accelerating that, I want you to know I don't know what your end goal is. I don't know why you want me to feel pain, but I do know that you're not going to take from us what we have now. And that is a relationship completely built on the best friendship. And you're not gonna have that. So that's one thing I wanted to get out there. It's very hard being in this space, either as a content creator or a network marketer or an influencer, whatever you claim to be, because it requires a level of transparency. Because if you're not transparent to some extent, people think you're fake and perfect, and that's not any kind of life to live, trying to be perfect and chasing perfection. But on the other hand, if you're too transparent, it's a dumpster fire. If you're mildly transparent, people will create their own narrative, and that narrative has really damaged me.
Here's the deal. Let's talk about what could save her from all of that. Therapy. Just go to therapy. It's okay. You learn boundaries. You learn how to interact. You learn what you should and should not share, which is literally whatever you want to share. Like, go to therapy. Everyone, not just her. As someone who's in it, actively go. Like, it changes your life, and it takes these things that you feel like you have to do off your shoulders, because no, you don't have to.
Yeah.
So.
I do think that how she's talking about oversharing and stuff, that's something that JJ and I definitely, and other content creators, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
You're taught to overshare. And in my opinion, the reason that you're taught to overshare, the reason that we see some of the, really super vulnerable posts, lives where she's emotional, just like we're seeing here. And I'm not just talking about from Skyler. I'm also talking about just from a lot of MLM leaders and people in MLM. They're taught to share vulnerable things because they're trying to emotionally manipulate their audience. They're trying to look for something that they have in common. Here's an example. If I, in the past, had struggled with mental health, and I felt that I had found a product that might help with that, I'm going to speak on, if I was in an MLM, right? I would speak on my struggles with mental health, and I would use that as a way to connect with people to talk about the product that I thought was helping my mental health. Does that make sense? I know that makes sense. And I think that this is an extreme example. And again, I'm not downplaying any emotions that she is feeling, because I have left multiple MLM companies in the past. I know how hard that is. JJ knows how hard that is in the process. But in my opinion, I really do think that she knew exactly where she was going because of what was being shared. Maybe not necessarily by her, but by some of her closest people around her, and the date of her bestie, if you will. I think it's her bestie. I'm not really sure. Ashley resigning around November 11th. This is all pointing to they got a better opportunity.
Yes, I want to state something really quick. If you can get us in to the Zoom that starts in 20 minutes, like if you can go get the link from them, we will watch it live here with you. We will watch it live here with you. Yeah. I don't have like ghost accounts on Facebook or anything like that. Like, that's not my thing.
Yeah, me neither.
Like Facebook, that's weird. I don't know. So if you can, they're giving it out in their messages. We'll watch it right here together, everybody, and we'll see kind of what's going on. But yeah, sorry, I just wanted to throw that in there.
No, that would be amazing. Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
And I will not let it damage my family.
Wait, pause. I promise my door didn't open on its own. It's a dog. The dog pushed it. I swear. It scares me a lot. I look back and there's like a little Finley running, or like a little Luna looking at me, and I'm like, hey, okay, close the door, Luna. And she doesn't know how. Yeah. Anyway, I promise it's not on its own.
So even outside of what I'm talking about, if you're just somebody that follows me and you've made up your own narratives about my relationship, I really just implore you to find some kind of empathy for me right now. Because these claims that I've heard are absolutely horrific and disgusting. And I will do everything and I do mean everything, to protect my husband and my family. I also want you to know, if you're on here as a ghost account screen recording me right now, that I will do everything in my power to protect people that I love. And my love does not waver based on a hard decision.
Just a reminder, like, this is a public video. We just got it from her Facebook. Also, she's obviously not talking about us because there's a whole bunch of stuff. I just want to remind you, do I like this girl named, y'all remember Marissa, what's her name? Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all remember that girl? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. She was in Prove It, then in Elamir, then went back to Prove It. This girl's the one who put out so much about her, talked so much shit about her, pushed all of this drama for her. There's literally a huge Reddit that I have a feeling Skyler might be a part of that is about Riss or whatever her name is. Now, I don't like Riss either, but Skyler did that. And she doesn't expect to, but she doesn't want to take responsibility for what she does. Yeah. Like, it's so weird to me. It's like, but you bullied that person so hard. Yep. Yet you're here like, don't. It's like, but you did that to her.
Do you remember, you guys watching may not know this, but I know like JJ and I talked about it because we were trying to figure out how we could share this. But do you remember that day I was sent all of her stories and there was like 80 stories that Skyler had put up around that situation?
Oh, yeah.
With Riss or Rissa. Do you remember that? And I was like, there's like I think there was like 82. I was like, JJ, there's like 82 stories.
Yeah, that
like
was
that's
a lot.
I mean, say your piece. Like, it's cool, but 82 stories within 24 hours.
What we're doing, someone said, guys, please tell me, I don't understand what's happening still. I'm just gonna really, really short little few sentences. These are people from Ariel who attacked Aaron when Aaron put up a video back in September, or no, longer ago,
February.
Probably before the summer. February. Wow. Back in February of this year. That was when I turned 26. And then, you know, they're Ariel, they're part of Ariel that had just started all of this stuff. They were in the top. It's MLM PTSD. If you have MLM PTSD, come here. If you have bad mental health and experiences because of MLMs, come here, blah, blah, blah. Well, now she's leaving. And this is kind of her video as to I'm leaving, blah, blah, blah. But in between that February and now, there's been so much shit that's gone down that we don't even know a whole lot about, other than the fact that she like bullied. I mean, they bullied each other. Obviously, it was a two-way street, but she got way less shit, I think, than Marissa did. And she obviously has never taken accountability for that kind of stuff. But we are not going to tell you, though, the personal stuff that she's going through, because that's not her place. And I don't think that even matters to the situation, right? That's not even what we're talking about. What we're talking about kind of is how they left Ariel, kind of the situation around what she's doing, what Ashley is doing, and whatnot. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Okay, I'll watch from my phone.
Do your thing, friend. Do your thing. Yeah, and I find it really interesting that she's like, I will protect my family. And one thing that we know about these MLM companies is whether it's intentional or not, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt here. Cross recruiting always happens. And anything that they do on social media is going to lead to cross recruiting. So she's saying, I'm not trying, at the beginning of this, she was like, I'm not trying to take anybody from you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to do any of this stuff. But by her using, in my opinion, these emotions and some of the things that she's mentioned in this live, that's exactly what she's doing, whether she intends to or not. That's on her, but her actions are going to lead to cross recruiting, which I'm sure happened when she left HempWorks and was part of the launch team or whatever with Ariel. It's just what happens. So I'm sure that there were people watching. I'm sure that there were people that were screen recording. I mean, if you're going to post things publicly, then people are going to have access to it. So anyways, let's keep it moving.
But do not put me in a position to defend myself. Don't push me, please. That is not a threat. That is me asking nicely.
It's a threat.
To let me go. And let me build my family on.
You know what? This also makes sense because on one of my last videos that I did, was it this last week or the week prior? I think it was this last week. And one of the comments that many of you put under the video and some of the things that I was feeling was like, man, she doesn't even want to be there. Well, of course she didn't want to be there. Right. This is all making so much sense to me. It's not hard to put the puzzle pieces together, you know?
A rock instead of sand, which is what we started with. Don't do it. Don't let fear of me and what I am capable of destroy what you have built.
What?
Because that's how it gets destroyed. Every time I've seen it. People are put in a position to where they have to defend themselves and their children and their families. My daughter has Facebook.
So?
She just turned 13 on Monday in the midst of me dealing with a lot. Don't do that to me. I will do everything in my power to gracefully handle this. I want to say that none of my feelings towards any of my friends have wavered. I am loyal to a fault. I will do everything in my power to protect my friends and my family. But when you involve outside noise and lots of assumptions, lots of just noise, those come from fear. I know where it comes from. I've been on both sides of this. Please don't put me in a position where I feel like I have to defend myself. And I've been taking the hits to the head and hanging.
Oh, what? Okay, while I was pottying, I left a comment. But what is this video about again? What are we watching? What was the whole goal? Like,
well, let me see. I don't know if I have the title, so let me just look.
Like, I'm pretty sure this was about her leaving her MLM, but why?
Oh, she blocked me. So apparently somebody told her.
Oh, she blocked you? I wonder if I'm blocked. Hi.
Probably.
Hey, Skyler.
Glad you're here. Hope you're okay. And that's not me being sarcastic. That's me saying.
For real. We know what's going on and we really do hope you're okay.
Yeah.
But we do have to talk about this because it's pretty unchill.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what the title of this was.
How long ago was it? Oh, Beautiful New Beginnings.
Oh, that's what this was called?
Skyler, that's what you titled this?
So the entire intention of this was to recruit.
Here's my deal. It just seems the way she's talking, like she's acting as though she's like, don't hold me accountable. Like, please just let me go this once. Like, let me, like, is that wrong? Am I wrong there, Aaron? Like, what? Like, I feel like she's obviously has a lot of feelings and they're very valid, but there's also this side of it where it's just let me go. Don't hold me accountable for what I've done.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you're wrong at all. I think that's definitely how do I word this? I think that you're correct in that assumption. I think that just from the title of the live, I do think she's tap dancing around some of the personal things that none of us really are fully aware of what's going on. And quite frankly, that's none of our business anyways.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
But I think she's kind of tap dancing around those things, whatever is going on. I think that she is trying to talk to Kristen and Travis, the CEOs of Ariel, because she knew that they would be watching. I mean, she was their number one income earner. Of course, they're going to be watching because they have an MLM company that they're going to want to protect. And when your number one income earner leaves the MLM, they're going to take people with them. That's how these companies work. That's how these top leaders work. And that's why we see so many lawsuits that talk about cross recruiting. That's why we see some of those things. So I think that by her saying, just let me go, is her saying, please don't come after me legally.
Yeah. And also this idea of like, my daughter's on Facebook now, blah, blah, blah. She's playing this guilt card. And it's like, you know, don't air my dirty laundry.
Yeah.
Because my daughter's on Facebook. You know, don't hold me accountable for stuff that I've done. It's like, but what about Marissa?
Yeah.
Do you remember the dirty laundry that you just blew in the wind about her?
Well, and let's also not forget that Kristen and Travis, the CEOs of Ariel, I believe they were all in HempWorks together. So when Skyler says, you know what I'm capable of, I believe Kristen and Travis do know what she's capable of. And that's why
she
she's
said
saying
that?
Yeah, she was like, you guys heard it. She said something about, you know what I'm capable of.
I mean, obviously I wasn't paying super close attention. I was paying attention, but not every word. So I believe that she said that.
Yeah. And and again, this is
weird.
also, I do think that there's a little bit
I
of
feel like I'm being gaslighted.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I feel like. It's like, should we even be talking about this? But we know we should. And we know that it's important to because of the manipulation that's going on. Yes. I feel like I'm being gaslighted.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that there's a lot of confusion with what she's talking about. Is she talking about something personal, or is she talking about Ariel? Is she talking about friendships, or is she talking about the CEOs of the company? Like, what it just feels like it's doing this, like business and personal. What is it that we're talking about? Yeah. Because more vagueness. So that's interesting. And yeah. So yes, Riss was in HempWorks with them. Yeah. So they know because she, in my opinion, I don't think that you can move to another company when you're in an MLM company. I don't think you can move to another company without cross recruiting, because they mingle or merge, if you will, business and personal. So these people feel like they know her. And then that's where the oversharing kind of comes into place, and the emotional manipulation and all of that stuff. So I know. Did y'all get the link?
Yeah, I know.
If not, I mean, it's only a matter of time before somebody sends it our way, and we'll react to that another time. So
hey, Michelle.
Anyway, all right.
That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling gaslit.
Yeah. I mean, I think everybody's probably feeling that way, because it's kind of like I'm feeling, even though I've watched this, it's confusing.
Hold on. Hunter, I'm so sorry. I literally just said gaslit.
I love that.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, let's keep going. The laugh.
In my head as I take the hits for a long time. I did not make this decision because some other company came along and bribed me. I do want to tell you guys that. I want to put that to.
I do think the reason she's saying that is because in her stories at some point this summer, she was going off about bridge contracts in her stories. This is going to get really interesting.
Bed now. I have always stood for integrity in this industry. I've always stood for transparency, and I've always stood for an even playing field for my team. And I will not sacrifice my integrity, and I will not allow that to be said. So don't put me again in a position where I have to defend my character, please. That is not something I was ever willing to do, and that's not something I will ever do.
I mean, you're in an MLM though.
I don't accept gifts or bribes because it's important to me. For my
Same time.
We just did the same thing. Because
Same time.
I know we're both going to say this exact same thing.
I know we are. Go ahead.
What?
You do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Wasn't she in a company called Hempworks?
Yeah.
And didn't she leave for another company
Yeah.
because she was going to start out at the top of it?
Yeah.
I would say that's a little bit of a brib.
Yeah.
Is it a brib?
Yeah. Also, she doesn't want to defend her character. But let me back up. But she's going to go live spilling her personal life and things that were going on with her husband and beg people to order from the website so that she can maintain her way of life.
Like, do you see? It's not actually a bribe. Like, it's really not a bribe. There's not a bribe here. Like, it's a bridge contract.
Yeah. Thanks, Holly. Yeah, I don't.
It's not that hard to defend it. I think that's fair.
Yeah. Agreed.
I just
Same.
Anyway, I'm gonna mute myself.
Are you pressing the button or am I? Okay.
My friends and my people, these are people, not property, to have an even playing field. And I won't waver on that. I can't.
Moving to a new company that nobody has heard of to be the top in the company has absolutely
It's already what she did. It's already what she did.
But it has nothing to do with her team, and it has everything to do with her personal finances.
Correct. You're not going to go to another company that's not going to give you the same or better amounts of money. That's just not how this works for people like her who are top leaders in MLMs and who thrive on the money of it. They're not in it because their team's winning, because you know they're not. You know their team's not winning. That's just a fact with MLMs. Their teams aren't winning.
And there's no level playing field when it comes to recruiting and teams in any company. And I know that there's going to be people that are like, well, but in some MLMs, you can make more money than your upline. That's not even what we're talking about. She's talking about an even playing field. Also, that doesn't defend what's happening in MLMs. But okay, there's no such thing as an even playing field. There's always going to be the top of a pyramid. Yeah.
Oh God. I'm trying to be nice because it seems like she's upset, but also I need to understand as well. I'm being gaslighted.
Yeah.
Like she's doing this to make people feel guilty, even if you don't know her or have no idea. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're experiencing this.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
yeah.
What is she doing right now? Sure, she's experiencing something awful, I'm sure, and it's terrible.
Of course.
Why is she using that terrible thing to get people into her new MLM?
Mm-hmm. Oh, just wait, because it's coming.
Wait, are you for real? For real?
I'm for real. For real. It's coming.
Oh, I have not. Remember, y'all, I have not seen this, so.
I have. I'm preparing y'all.
I wouldn't, even in a desperate financial situation. So if you heard that, it's false. I have not signed anything. I have not done anything. I have not just been planning this thing. This is very hard. But I couldn't keep taking I don't know how to say that without saying it. So even from a social media perspective, taking the hits from people that you don't even know has been difficult for me. I've considered completely deleting social media altogether and going off the grid. I'm living in my camper and never talking to anybody ever again. The only thing that I have to hold on to right now is my husband and my children and the relationship that we have now. And I know it's hard for people to understand that, but they haven't been on this journey that we've been on since July. They haven't put the work in that we have. And I'm talking 3 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Did she say 3 hours a day?
If you have any kind of ounce of care or love for me, or even for yourself at this point, please just have enough respect for me to allow me to have my time and my space. I don't want people in my inbox hitting me up.
First of all, if you wanted your time and space, you wouldn't be going live talking about all of this. If you genuinely wanted time and space, you would have just, I'm not going to post on social media. I'm going to step away from my phone, and you would take the time and space.
Yes, DC, I think this is such a great point. It doesn't matter if you have been planning it. Leaving is the hard part for your team, and everyone you sold the shininess to your company to, they remember what you said. Yes, like they have the right to be upset with you. They have the right to voice their thoughts and them being upset, and because you are the one that got him into this, you are the one that lied about you being there for the long run. You're the one that told him all the pretty little wonderful, like DC said, shiny things. You did that, and they have the right to be upset that their leader is leaving them for another MLM company, might I add. You are leaving them, and what you're doing is guilting them for feeling how they feel. You are gaslighting them. That word, I know everyone's like, it's so overused, but this is actually the perfect example of gaslighting.
Yeah,
this is it right here, folks. That's what she's doing. It just hit me right here. She's doing this, I think, partly so that her downline doesn't feel like they can tell her how they feel. Like she doesn't want them to talk bad about her, or get out their anger and say, like, you did this, you promised me this, how dare you leave me, right? They don't, she doesn't want that. So she's like, just give me a break. Like, let me go. Like, no.
Yeah. So yes, that's a lightsaber behind her.
Sex bots.
Oh, I love that for us. Yes, that's a lightsaber behind her. I don't know if this is just what she does when she goes live, but that is something that was like associated with her team. I don't remember what her team was called, but it was based off of like Star Wars. So I don't know if that is intentional. I don't know if she's just using it for lighting. I don't know if this is, added emotional manipulation. No idea. But yeah, it's a lightsaber behind her. Let's keep going.
Telling me they have an opportunity for me. I know what opportunities are out there, and I appreciate that.
Did you hear that?
I appreciate the thought, but I can also tell you, I know what it feels like to be preyed on like vultures. I know who in the industry are my...
You preyed on people by saying you're MLM. You were allowed MLM PTSD. If you've had a bad experience in MLMs, this is for you. This is the MLM for you. You did that.
That part right there.
You use their mental health to make money off of them. Excuse me for being upset about that.
Well, and now she's going to use the same thing and the emotions to draw people into the next thing. Yikes.
Oh, it just makes me so mad now. It's like it kind of hit me. Like I know what she's doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
True friends, and I know who the people are that I can share, my heart with, and who really love me because they're just my friend, and they've taken the expectation of capitalizing on my career and what I've built off the table. That's important to me. And I'm not saying that to call anybody out, because I've obviously just now done this. Now we're up to 72, 51 viewers. This isn't tea. It's never gonna be.
So you're like 72, 51 viewers. Yes, this is tea.
Yes, it is.
You literally are spilling it on purpose, and you're confused as to why people are watching. You literally said this isn't a threat. If you have to say that, it might be.
Yep. I really do believe, again, my opinion, that she's using this she's fishing. So I'm gonna put this out there, and I'm gonna see who's interested in what I'm doing and where I'm going. And oh, look at that! And she's just building her list. That's genuinely how I feel. I'm not obviously stating that as a fact, but
I think this is a good point. It's like when the WFAB girls gaslit their team. She's doing the same thing essentially in a different way.
Remember when they were like, "We turned the comments off because what was it that they said? We turned the comments off because we could," or something along those lines, and we were like, "What? Crazy." Hunter said she's fishing for salmon.
Fucking Kanye is back on Twitter.
Oh God.
I hate Elon Musk. Anyway, that's something else. We're not talking about that, but I could yell into my pillow right now.
Thanks, Holly. We appreciate you. We have another question from Twitter. You want to roughly explain what's going on? I'm going to use the facilities real quick.
Hello, Twitch. Thank you for being here. So a little recap.
Did I say Twitter?
You did, but that's because I just talked about Twitter.
Sorry.
We are going to recap a little bit. This is someone named Skyler. She's the top leader in an MLM company. She was in a previous MLM company named HempWorks. She left that in a way that was unlawful, in my opinion, and went to start a new company with her bestie and her bestie's husband. And that was called Ariel. And she said it was the company for people who have MLM PTSD. And she talked about mental health and used people's mental health to get them to join her scam so that she could make more money. Obviously, my opinion, but right? That makes sense. And then when Aaron talked about Ariel, it was like an Ariel MLM fails. We do YouTube, we do top fails for MLM Huns and MLM companies. And she was in that. She attacked Aaron. She got her downline to attack Aaron, and then made a video responding to Aaron. It was wild. We have a live on it. You're welcome to go look at that. She actually got in on our live. Oh, no worries. Also, just a reminder, MLM's multi-level marketing. Just a reminder. We're happy that you're here. I really dislike WFAB. Me too. And so that's kind of where we're catching up. She's now leaving Ariel. And she's guilting and gaslighting people into not holding her accountable for what she did. So, anywho, we'll press play.
Never gonna get that. Not now. I love people. I love people even when I'm hurting. I loved my husband even when I was hurting.
Is that virtue signaling? Is that what you were going to say?
Wow, Skyler, you're literally an incredible human being. Wow, you're the best ever. What do you want me to say to that?
Also, what's the point of saying that?
There's no point.
So weird.
Wow, this is a really good comment. So she's benefiting from people who suffer from PTSD, and do they get to help? They should, or is she playing the feel sorry for me card? Yeah, the feel sorry. So these people are upset with her, right? A lot of people are upset with her for leaving, right? She got them into the business, the MLM Ariel business, using the PTSD card. And she's pretty much, in my opinion, saying, just don't comment on me leaving. Don't hold me accountable. You should not talk about this. Just let me be. She doesn't think, she's saying that people don't have the right to their feelings, essentially, is what she's doing. In my opinion. Yeah, that's good. It's good stuff.
That's a great comment.
Yeah. You can't, DC, you are on fire, my gal. You can't talk yourself out of the problem. You've gotten yourself into, as my dad says, or you behaved yourself into. Yes, you behaved yourself into. That is such, yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to your dad. We love him.
Shout out to your dad. Anyway, okay. I keep pausing it super quickly, but it's just like my girl.
We got a lot to say.
Yeah, we do. My girl.
I can take a lot of hits before I finally just break down. And I'm not gonna break down. I have 3 people that depend on me.
Hold on.
Oh God. Stop it right now. Let me
Don't,
see your eyeballs.
nobody move. Everyone take a deep breath and then don't breathe.
Let me. I already know. I know what's happening. I have to sneeze.
Going to be the biggest launch in the history of network marketing.
Excuse me.
It's not like that. This is going to literally be for generations and generations and generations to come. It's the next household name. You guys, mark my words. You're going to want to be a part of it, and you're not going to be watching back from the sidelines, okay? So get in my inbox, comment down below. If you want the link, I will send it to you. It's exclusive. I'm hoping we don't, lock out the Zoom. Have too many people on. We're trying to upgrade our Zoom link because we have so many people that are requesting information already. I actually have people that have already ordered and signed up with me. Literally, search the website, search my name, and sign up without me even knowing. Okay, that's how huge this is. It's incredible. You're gonna want to be a part of it, you guys. 45 minutes. It's go time.
So they actually haven't started the video. I did comment, Janet. Sorry, I did. I said, hey, I want the link. I want the link. That's what I put. Anyway, so by the way, you know how they said it started at 7? Nah, bro. Hadn't even started yet.
Yeah.
So it's like 35 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's Ashley, not Skyler. Just FYI for everybody.
This is Ashley's like direct top leader that she had under her. Or that's Ashley. Skyler's direct top leader she had under her. She was live. I don't know like what the plan is now, but she just ended it while we were watching her.
That's interesting. All right, well should we go back to Skyler's video? There's only a couple more minutes. There's like 3 more minutes left.
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
I have done everything differently this time, and this did not happen today. By the way, I've taken my time to sit back and just breathe. The last 2 days I've spent with my family. I've taken the time to really think things through and not be impulsive.
I love that.
The last 2 days on how I was going to handle this. I don't know what the right way is, but I will tell you that I stand behind everything I ever said. That hasn't changed. That hasn't wavered. That personally, I have to focus on my marriage and my husband and my kids. And I will choose them day after day because that's what's important to me.
I do think this is a very real, raw emotion from her right now. Like the way she's talking about her kids and her family. Like she did ultimately, I think, choose them over Ariel. But I like what Dante says. Is Ashley announcing a new MLM? I just Googled her and she just reached diamond rank in Ariel this month. So she's leaving now. Yes, she is. She reached diamond rank and she's leaving.
She resigned November 11th. That's when she announced it on Facebook.
Yeah. Obviously, I believe there are theatrics in this? Yes.
Absolutely.
Do I believe that she is feeling this feeling? Yes. I also do believe she's feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
So please allow me the space to back out gracefully and bow out and just... I love all of you.
No, this is what we're not going to do. You're not going to guilt your downline in Ariel to not feel like that they can say something, right? Because you left them. I understand that it was likely difficult. You did have to choose your family, whatever. You cannot say, though, that they do not get the feelings. If you want people to say that your feelings are valid, then you cannot say that their feelings and allowing them to express them are not valid. I think that's BS. I will say that. DM, yeah. Allow me to have no consequences. Yes, absolutely. Like, is an echo sound on in Aaron or JJ setup? I can hear it on Skyler's video now. Might be both.
We'll mute while the video's playing. It'll make it hopefully a little bit easier.
Yeah, I like DC said, why did this need to be public video to ask people to let her back out if it's not a subversive attempt to cross recruit into her new company. Exactly. She could have easily, I'm sure she had group messages. I'm sure she could have explained that, right? But yeah, that's a good point. It's just,
and I mean, why was she so pressed to find other ways to communicate when she lost her phone?
Yeah.
I mean, think about that.
Yeah.
The vegetable talk. We see the vegetable talk.
I think
see
potato's
it.
a stepmother to a sweet potato, and I live by that. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen it. But I think it's funny. I love me some veggie talk. I am Mrs. Head, So
I love it.
But anyway, I just think that you asking people to let you go, it's almost like with honor. Let me leave with what integrity I have left. No. If they want to say something, they can. If they want to express their emotions about you leaving them in the dirt when you are the ones who got them in there, they can. And you don't have the right to tell them not to, or to guilt them into not feeling that or saying it. I just don't think that's right.
Yep, I agree. It's very interesting. Oh, this is an interesting comment. Funny that she asked for time, but didn't give a high leader under her time when she left months ago.
Oof.
That tracks.
Nikki, we love it. We love the comment. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right, Skyler. Heard enough, Skyler.
I've never done business with me. I feel like we have been on this journey together. Even if it's in Facebook land for so long. 10 years, 12 years. I need to wrap this up because this phone's dying, but I do want to tell you guys that my journey in this industry is not over. I don't know what's next for sure. What of course I'm trying to scramble around and figure my life out, but please give me the space to do that on my own terms and don't shove things down my throat. And don't just assume that this is some diabolical plan to ruin something I love, because that's not the case this time. Or ever, but it's really not the case this time. Because I still love that. And I still love it. But right now my focus is going to be on healing myself and healing my babies and healing.
I'm just kind of confused because I thought it was better at Ariel, according to her. I thought they were healing from MLM PTSD. So what are we healing from?
I got to read this one real quick. The CEO, Travis, made a post about how he wanted God to remove the wrong people from Ariel and proceed to speak on how to spot a narcissist and turn the comments off.
That tracks. Yeah, that tracks.
Okay, I'm gonna look like a total dumb warko, but can you explain to me how her mask slipped? What happened, Aaron? I swear to God, I was paying attention.
I think there was a switch when I was like, watch, because there is a very, in my opinion, a very distinctive switch.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're referring to is the mask.
This time, that's like a Freudian slip.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
Kale is cabbage of lettuce.
We love you guys. Oh my God.
Okay, so Nikki said, sadly, she does have a lot of emotional issues that continuing in MLMs will not ever help her get better.
That makes me sad for her.
Yeah, it's awful. It is so sad. Yes, Mia. Skyler, you don't get to determine how people react, deal, and heal from anything. Yeah, you don't get to make them feel bad for it either.
Yeah.
No, she did not join Amare. It is one that y'all likely have never, ever heard of.
We're getting there. I
and
promise
if you have,
we're getting
then holy butts.
With my husband and seeing what other kind of businesses that I would be interested in and exploring areas of my life that I haven't been able to explore yet. And I don't want anybody to be surprised when I do something else. This is something I love. I'm not going to give that up. I'm not going to. But I'm going to take the next week to really just sit down and allow myself to feel and look for whatever this adventure looks like next. you're on my team, I'm sorry if you feel abandoned. I will do everything in my power to make sure that you have the continued support and you guys have all the tools you need, and you know you do. You have excellent tools, you have excellent products, excellent people. So lean on each other. And just know that I love you guys.
And that was it.
Okie pokey. Oh,
My bad.
no, that was me. I think we both removed it, and then I put it back.
Emma, I have questions. I wonder if her team knew that she was leaving,
What DC
or if they
said.
found out on this live.
Yeah, DC said, no. I'm sorry for abandoning you. Not, I'm sorry if you feel abandoned. Give me a break. Yeah. Anyway, I think I want to read something from Ashley Fryman.
Oh yeah, do that. I would love that.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was interesting. Remember Ashley, someone who also left. I do have to make it.
Her team is backing her up. That's wild. Wow.
Backing her up? What do you mean?
That's what that's a comment from Nikki. She said her team is backing her up, like supporting her.
You mean the one that she left in the dust?
I mean, that's what it sounds like. Wow.
Okay, so here is, let me find it. Okay, desktop. There we go. Here's what Ashley put. And oh my gosh, if this isn't an MLM, I don't know what is. Okay, so she put, I don't even have words.
The emojis.
Over the last 24 hours, I have had more messages than I can weed through. Most of them heartfelt messages offering love and support as I navigate this. And boy, oh boy, did I need them. A handful of vultures trying to swoop me up. I even was offered to be flown to Dallas less than 24 hours after resigning. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think you're that important. Honest, I know that sounds rude, but like, nah. Some that are just nosy, wanting to scoop, and mainly people I've never talked to. But the ones that sting the most are the ones left unsaid. In the last 24 hours, friendships that I thought were real left me high and dry, blocked for absolutely no reason. Thank you for proving our point, Ashley. I greatly appreciate that. People I've ran with, competed with, laughed with, danced, and fit 20 plus people in a car with, gone. That's illegal. Maybe you should get another car. People I've watched stuff 12 marshmallows in their mouths, had silent disco parties while we danced and laughed at each other, played late night games with saying really inappropriate things to, I don't want to say that hashtag, gone. Here's the deal though. Maybe they're upset. Maybe they're really pissed that you left them. Did you?
And their feelings are valid.
Yeah. Did you explain why you left them? That doesn't mean they were fake, but they also might be. I'll never understand this. Was it all fake? Was it all fake? Was our friendship really only based on contingency? Whatever happened to cheering for people, even if they take a different path that no longer benefited you? My question for you, Ashley, is, did you cheer everyone who left? Have you cheered everyone who's left a company that you're in?
That's a great question.
Thank you. Are you being fed lies? I don't understand. I'll never get the chance to either. It makes me literally sick. I understand when things make you sick, Ashley. Trust me. I get it.
Same.
For those that assume I'm going to bash, it's not going to happen. The only bashing you'll see is the shit that people do to me. Right. Yes. Because you're the victim. Yes. Absolutely. As I figure out what's next. And you want to know something? Not everyone has a plan, but it sure as hell makes it easier to find one now. For those that are waiting for me to crumble their organization, I don't want your people. I'm not coming for anyone. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you're going to catch me. You're not going to catch me in anyone's inbox, convincing them to follow me, especially since I don't have a place to go yet. But you do, my friend. You do.
When was this posted? Do you know?
Yes.
Because what top leader is going to resign? I saw somebody comment this, and it's absolutely relevant with this post as well. A top leader is not just going to resign without a plan being in place.
Yeah.
Because they have to replace that income.
Okay. I have one new. This was...
Oh, her team was called Force and Legends. I didn't know that. Chelsea said she's not coming for people, but she'll definitely accept anyone. Yeah.
This was
Definitely.
November 12th, so the day after she left. 3 days ago, she said it's time to start something new. I mean, I just don't believe that she left without an idea. I really don't. Maybe it wasn't like completely solidified, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have words. 5,000 words later. That is. Where was I? For those of you that are waiting for me to crumble, okay, blah, blah, blah. I have and always will come and go with grace and integrity. And those that actually know me know it. Really, because we didn't really have grace and integrity when talking to Aaron that one day, remember?
I do
But
recall.
if you are going to try to taint my name, whatever, my character, my integrity, my credibility, or my friendships for reasons you don't or shouldn't know, send the screenshots to each other. Make up your scenario and paint your own photo because I've done nothing wrong. What? Okay.
Oh my God.
She's setting herself up as the victim and that there's no way she could do anything wrong. That's just not right. Just remember, the only one who loses in the end are the ones that have created lies to protect themselves, and that ain't me. To the Force and Legends team, thank you for knowing my heart, my character, and trusting my decision and supporting me through this hard time. So, there's that.
That's interesting.
Yes.
So, do you have anything else?
Maybe.
Or should we tell them what company they're going to?
I might have something else.
Okay. We'll wait.
I don't want to say it on here, though.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
Okay. All right. Well, do we want to talk about what company they're going to?
Yes, let's do it.
Because what's interesting to me is yesterday I was sent a screenshot of Skyler going to Tampa. And I thought to myself, what MLM companies are in Tampa? What corporate offices for MLM companies are in Tampa? And then, I was sent some other screenshots and different things. And we were able to figure it out. And hold on, there's somebody. Just a second. What? I don't understand what's going on. Anyways, we have figured out what company they're going to. And the company is, I had never heard of it. Oh, this is going to be crazy. This is, I don't know. Do you want to say it at the same time? Is that?
Oh, I forgot what it was called.
Oh, okay. I'll just say it's called Bella Grace. And allegedly they just have one product. We're going to talk about the comp plan a little bit. So, yeah. Bella Grace. They're going to sell collagen. Remember at the beginning of this live, JJ was like, it's nothing that extraordinary. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's nothing extraordinary.
But it's a company that's been in works for 2 years or something like that. And they just launched in October. So again, it's a new opportunity. It's a new company that many people don't know about. And those are the types of companies that a lot of these top leaders look for because they can move forward faster. Yeah. So, yeah, she'll probably be a master distributor. And the product is super expensive. And of course, they're going to suggest people take it once or twice a day, So it's called Bella Grace. And we have the comp plan. So I'm going to share my screen really quickly. And we will go through it. It's one of those flip charts. So let me see if I can make this bigger. Bear with me, everybody. Wow, how's that for you? Okay. Is everything okay? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I text me back.
Oh, okay.
Just now.
Well, okay. So let's go through this just really quickly. I say really quickly, but this is 23 pages. Yeah. So here's the first page. Let's go to the second page. Oh, I can't have it. Hold on. I can't have it as big. Okay, sorry guys. I know this is very small, but we'll read it. Okay, I'll read the first page. You read the next one. Okay, JJ?
Yes.
Okay, so the disruptor. Bella Grace is primed to cause major disruption in the direct selling industry with its hybrid influencer marketing platform and reward system. Essentially, what they are doing is they have like an affiliate type thing, and then they have multi-level marketing. So they have that's basically what they're doing. It still has the MLM business model associated with it. Let's see, put the ultimate focus on your customers, market leading customer rewards, offer world-class training, provide proprietary social marketing tools and content. First to market category, creating products and platforms, give influencers what they expect, demand, and want. Ability to build teams of customers, influencers, and ambassadors. So you're still recruiting influencers and ambassadors. So influencers, I think, is going to be their affiliate program, if you will. I'm sure there will be more as we go through this. But the ambassadors are the MLM side of this, if you will. So, yeah. You want to read the next part, JJ?
The preferred customer part? Sure. I mean, I'm just...
I know.
They can refer products. They get products 10% discount. 1 point's $1.
I mean, I will say because of like prove it does not give 1 point per dollar, so there at least there's that.
It is like they are contractors. You know, someone asked about contractors. It's kind of like contractors. They have, what are they called? It's a contractor, but it's like what's the word? The full word for contractor?
Independent contractor?
Yes, they're independent contractors. So they act like a lot of times they say that they own this company, right? That they own their own business, acting as though like they have, control, which they don't really.
They do not.
Acting like they have control over products and stuff. Like that's the issue that we have with them saying that they're business owners of these products and whatnot. They're not. They don't have control over anything other than if they work or when they work. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's go to the next ones. Thank you. Okay, to qualify. So let's see. Any Bella Grace customer, influencer, or ambassador who has at least 3 personally referred members with a subscription order, so that's probably an auto ship, with a BV equal or higher than his or her own subscription order will receive his or her subscription the following month for no cost. So if you basically are going to get credit, essentially, is what that's talking about. The ambassador who qualifies for this bonus will only be paying for the shipping and tax on his or her order. This only applies to subscription orders. In order to qualify, you must be an active customer, influencer, or ambassador with a personal subscription order. You probably have to have an auto ship. You have to have at least 3 personally referred customers, influencers, or ambassadors with at least 50 BV in subscription orders the previous month that's equal or higher than your personal order. So that being said, you have to have a certain order. Like if you have a 100 point order or whatever, you want to have customers that have that same order so you get yours for free, essentially, minus shipping and taxes, basically what that's saying. So preferred customers are going to earn 10% in product points, it sounds like, and you get a 10% discount code to refer other people. Modere does something very similar to this, except it's $10. And then free influencers, you can earn up to 20% in commissions, have your own 10% discount code, your own website, real-time sales and commission reports, access to world-class training tools. Cite your sources. Thank you.
Yeah.
Access to proprietary social marketing tools and content. So you're getting a commission. They're trying to make this seem like it is affiliate marketing, but it's still an MLM company. So yeah. Not sure what BV is yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. All right. You want to go to the next? You want to do the next one, JJ?
Yeah, it's a little difficult for me to read, but sure thing.
I mean, let me see if I can make it bigger.
Yeah, that will help.
Is that
go over to the side? I can't like. Can you look at it on the StreamYard page and you'll see what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of it.
I can see it better now than it was a second ago.
Okay.
Free influencer. Bella Grace offers the opportunity for anyone to become a free influencer and earn 10 to 20% commission, as well as having the ability to offer out a 10% discount code to potential customers. That's pretty much an affiliate partner, which is not a big deal, right? But you don't make a living being an affiliate partner. I'm just saying or anything close to it. That's nothing.
Yeah.
And then could you zoom in on the verified influencers portion?
Yeah. Yeah. So verified influencers, Bella Grace also offers a verified influencer program. If you're an established influencer with a verified and proven social media following, you will earn 15% commission for the sale of Bella Grace products, along with also having the ability to offer out the 10% discount code. Verified influencers must submit their application for corporate approval. For those that are not professional, established influencers, you will have the ability to earn your way to this 15% rate through your efforts and actions. See the chart below for requirements. So there's no requirement to be a free influencer and you earn 10% commission. A verified influencer must have the requirement 25,000 lifetime customer sales or corporate approved. And I bet that they're approving those based on how big of a following they have, and the commission is 15%. An A-lister. Oh, what happened?
Literally, I just got 4 people gave me the link.
Oh well, we'll save
Y'all
this.
are the best.
We'll save this for another time then.
Well, it doesn't start until 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so A-list influencer is. The requirement is 250,000 lifetime customer sales and you earn 20% commission. All verified influencers come with ambassador influencer benefits. Any influencer can earn their way to become a verified or A-lister influencer.
Also, I want to say,
influencers,
please be respectful of each other in the comments. Like, there's like one person kind of being a little bit rude. Like, stop, or you're gonna get blocked. I appreciate being here, but like, just don't be. This is a place for people to feel comfortable, and it's annoying when you're being rude. Okay. Anyway, just keep going.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. Because I can't see the comment because I'm screen sharing.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's in my comment section.
Okay. All right. Next one, the Bella Grace ambassador earn commissions on all sales to their customers, just as free and verified influencers do. They also have the ability to build a team of ambassadors. So this is the MLM recruiting part of it. They are rewarded with a customer acquisition bonus, fast start bonuses, fast start matching bonuses. I would venture to say that one probably is off of their team. 60-day and 14-day run bonuses, 60-day run matching bonus, unilevel team commissions, unilevel team matching bonus, leadership pool, also based off of recruiting, performance bonus pool, probably, I don't know yet. We'll find out. And diamond bonus pool. Diamond is probably one of the top ranks. And again, you're going to have to recruit to get that. So they have the different terms. I feel like they've kind of covered customer, influencer, and ambassador. Active basically means that you have completed the ambassador or influencer application, and that person will remain active as long as they remain in good standing and is not terminated, suspended, or otherwise deemed inactive for any reason. In other words, they have done their paperwork. That's how you're active. I can't. A qualified ambassador is somebody with at least 50 PV in the last 30 days. This compensation plan compresses. So that's interesting. Oh God, what?
Guess what I just got?
What?
Guess who commented with her public profile and asked for the Zoom link?
You did.
Me. Guess what I got? Directly from the source.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I fucking did.
From Ashley? Thanks, Ashley.
Pal, you're the best.
Oh my God. Okay. So, all right. Anyways, so compression, that's so funny. Compression is where an inactive ambassador are temporarily removed or become invisible from the downline organization for the purpose of commission calculations. Active ambassadors in the downline roll up to occupy the positions vacated by the inactive ambassadors, which makes the most volume upon which to pay commissions. This plan does not use full dynamic compression. This is very interesting. All right, term.
Ashley, Steve Ship TV. That is really so funny.
Love that. Somebody was asking what BV is. That's business volume, and then they have their definitions and stuff. We're just going to keep going.
Yeah. So Eric's working on that. I'm working on this. Okay. Just a heads up as to why I'm not doing anything with it.
No, you're good. You're doing a whole lot, friend. You're doing a whole lot. I love that for us. Okay, this is where they're going to break down the different types of commission. Something to keep in mind is the amount of bonuses that they're going to mention that are based on recruiting. Just pay attention to that. Also, fast start bonuses, in my opinion, they're typically bonuses for the first, 60, 90, maybe even 120 days that people are in this company. And it's, in my opinion, a way to pad their income to make it look like they're making more. So they go, oh my God, I made so much my first X number of, months or whatever in the company. And now I'm going to keep going because I can do that again. But it's a way to kind of pad, or to make, again, in my opinion, to make it look like they're making more money than they really are. Because what typically happens is after you're past that fast start period in most of these, if not all of these companies, your income drastically drops. And you go, well, wait a second. I thought I was making this. Oh, that was because you were in your first couple months. So yeah, fast start bonus. Let's see. You get a flat rate bonus depending on which package you purchase. That tracks. $30 for the $2.99 package, $60 for the $5.99 package, $200 for the $11.99 package. So we have 3 packages to join this company: $2.99, $5.99, $11.99. Yeah, interesting. And then the bonus volume that you get for each of those is 150, 300, or 600. Those are the points that the person that signed up, that person will get for signing distributors. Wow. Yeah. To qualify, you've got to be an ambassador, you have to be active, and you must be qualified. So in order to qualify, you must be qualified.
What?
JJ, in order to qualify, you must be qualified.
I was saying, what?
All right. So fast start matching bonus. And this is on their downline through 3 levels in the enrollment tree. When an ambassador on a certain level is not qualified or inactive, the matching bonus should roll up to the next active qualified ambassador in their upline. They get 15% on level 1, 10% on level 2, and 5% on level 3. So as these people hit these fast start bonuses, their upline gets bonuses for them doing that. And I love this. Whoever wrote this, this is amazing. You must be an ambassador. You must be active. And to qualify, you must be qualified. I love that for us. Here's an example. John earned $200 from Fast Start bonus. John's enrollment sponsor will earn $30 as a matching bonus. The level 2 and 3 upline of John from the enrollment tree will also receive $20 for level 2 and $10 for level 3, respectively, as long as they are active. So when people get recruited into this company, they get bonuses up to 3 levels deep. 3 levels? Yeah. Up to 3 levels, if you will.
Okay,
so
pause for a moment.
Huh?
I just muted myself. Pause.
Okay.
Hey, George, I'm going to be kicking you out because you're being a jerk. Please stop being it. Y'all, if you're going to be disrespectful to people, you do not get to be here. You lose your right to be in this live. Be respectful. So I'm going to put you in timeout. And if you ever want to come back and be decent, then you can. All right. That's all I wanted to say. This is a safe place. And mods, if you see someone being like George just was being, feel free to time them out, and you can let me know. And then if they come back, I'll block them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Somebody said Aaron just keeps on reading.
Also, don't disrespect Katie. I'll karate chop you.
Yeah, don't do that. That's not
Anyway.
okay.
I'm sorry, Katie.
Yes. Okay. Commission types. Okay, so we did the fast start. We did the only reason that I kept reading is because I can't see the comments. So commission types, we did that. Let's see, a 14-day run bonus, $1,000 one-time bonus paid to an ambassador for achieving certain metrics within his or her first 14 days as an ambassador. So to qualify, you've got to be an ambassador. You have to be active. To qualify, you must be qualified. Generate not less than a total of 1,700 GV, which is group volume, with no more than 850 group volume coming from a single leg. Personal purchases do not count toward the needed 1,700. So you got to do 1,700 in group volume. Where does that come from? Customers and, recruits. Because remember on the previous slide, we talked about the 3 different kits and how that leader gets volume. Yeah, that all makes sense now, doesn't it? Oh, you have to enroll at least 4 members that have met the following criteria. Active. What is happening? Who wrote this? You're muted, friend. Wait, why are you still muted? Are you muted on your mic? Criteria, they qualified to qualify. I can't hear you. What is happening? Here, let me try and unmute you. I can't unmute you. What is happening? It's obviously a parody of some kind. Oh my God. You have to be active to be active. I wish I were making this up, you guys, but I know it's hard for you guys to read because it's a little bit smaller. Yikes. All right, commission types. Here's the 60-day bonus. Same kind of thing, except let's see, where's the volume? Okay, you've got to do 12,000 in group volume. And then you get a $7,500 one-time bonus. Wow. Okay, I'm going to keep it moving while JJ is figuring her mic out. It's okay. You've got it. You've got it. Go out and come back in. Because sometimes you've seen the issues that I have had with, yeah. Okay, commission types, 60-day run matching bonus. And in order to qualify, you've got to be an ambassador. You have to be active. You have to have a personally enrolled.
I'm back, baby.
Yes, there she is. You have to have a personally enrolled ambassador that earns a 60-day run bonus. And to qualify, say it with me, you must be qualified.
Qualified.
Mm-hmm.
Qualify, you must be qualified.
Oh, God.
George muted her. Oh, my God.
What? George muted her.
George muted her. Y'all are too
Yeah, paid out over 75 months. Yep.
Over 75 months?
It's $100.
Is that like $100 a month?
That's right. What in the it works is happening here?
And I bet it's only if you keep your rank.
I bet you have to, I was going to say, yeah, I bet you have to maintain that rank throughout that time period. All right, then we have the unilevel team commission.
Oh my God. Someone said that 6 years. That's 6 years.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, peanut butter and jelly. That's 6 years.
Oh my God, what a cute name.
I know, right? Isn't it so
we
cute?
We do love some peanut butter and jelly over here.
Yeah, we do. I remember you from my other stream because I loved your name so much. 6 years and a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
For $100. And I think what was the number? 12,000 in group volume. Like, what did the company make off of that? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think if I recall correctly, I think the product is like $160 or somewhere along those lines.
So I'm going to go fill up my drink because that Zoom's going to start in like 9 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna
We'll just go through the comp plan as much as we can.
Yeah, go ahead. And I'm just letting you know I'm going to go fill this out.
All right. Let's see. It's a unilevel. So you're going to get paid down eight levels deep. You know how they always talk about, you can get paid 12 different ways. You can get paid, 6 levels deep. That just basically means like 6 levels. Like if I recruit you, you're in my first level, you recruit somebody else, they're in my second, and so on and so forth. That's what this means. In order to qualify, you must be an ambassador, you must be active, and say it with me. In order to qualify, you must be qualified. There you go. Mia's got it. All right. So you get anywhere from 7% to 12 or to 14%. Yeah. This is turning into a full evening of fun and effery. I agree. Okay, here we go. Monthly rank requirements. Okay, this is where I wanted to look at. So ambassador, there's no requirements or anything like that. Silver influencer, you have to have 50. So all of these ranks, aside from ambassador, have to have 50 PV, which is personal volume. Then once you get to gold influencer, that's where you have a GV or a group volume requirement. That basically means usually that you have to have a team. So the third rank in the company, there's a GV requirement of 500. Then you have platinum influencer, which jumps to 1,000. Sapphire influencer jumps to 2,500. Pearl influencer, 12,500. Then we get to emerald influencer. And this is where they have a rank requirement in order for that person at the top of the pyramid, in my opinion, to rank up. So not only do you have 25,000 in group volume as a requirement, you also have to have 2 people that are at the Pearl Influencer or BG5 rank. So you have to have 2 legs that also have 12,500. I hope that's making sense. Let me check in on the comments here real quick because I can't really see them. I'm sure they were drunk when they wrote this. Yeah. Yeah, if you're late, definitely I would start the live over because we have covered a lot of ground. Oh, God. Hold on. All right. So then you have Ruby Influencer, and it's 50,000 in group volume is the requirement. And you have to have 2 people that have hit the Emerald Influencer level. So, I mean, I don't think I need to go through all of this. But it's showing here that you have to recruit in order to move up in this company. Yeah. Then you have a unilevel 10% matching bonus. So matching bonuses are paid as a percent of the unilevel income of one's personally sponsored ambassadors. So if you bring in people, if you recruit people, the people that you bring in, once you hit a certain rank, I would imagine is what this is for, you're going to get 10% of their bonuses. And in order to qualify, you must be qualified. Oh my God, this is wild. Okay, next one. Leadership pool. This is for recruiting. So if you look at this, you have to be rank 7, 8, or 9, which I think are the top companies. Hold on, I'm going to go back real quick. 7, 8, and 9 are the 6th rank from the top. There's 12 ranks. So you got to be halfway through the ranks in order to do that. And you get 1 share for every personally sponsored BG5. I think that's the emerald rank. It's really confusing how they have BG5 and then they also have they have like 2 names for each rank. But anyways, you get these shares, which is 2% of global company sales paid out for recruiting. There you go. That's what that is. Then you have the performance bonus pool. 1% of global company sales each quarter deposited in a pool where ambassadors can earn a share by meeting these criteria. Guess what the criteria is? You guys know. You have to be an ambassador. You have to be active, and
You have to be qualified.
you in order to qualify, you have to be qualified.
Nah.
Yeah. So you're getting shares for everybody that you personally sponsor that hits specific ranks. Diamond bonus pool. Diamond is probably Diamond is the top 3 ranks. So here you have another bonus based off of recruiting. Next slide. The timing is now. Oh my God, this is kind of like an S-curve chart, but they made it a bar graph.
It's about time.
I think that's it. I think we're good. I think that's it.
Any last minute thing you want to get in before we watch it?
No, I'm gonna actually get out of this. Thanks for bearing with me on the comp plan, but
so keep that stuff in mind that Aaron said while we watch this, okay?
Yeah, I'm glad this worked out great.
Yeah, loved it.
We're gonna probably have to mute ourselves.
Yeah, we will. We're currently in Skyler's meeting room, so we will be reacting with our faces, okay? And I actually might be holding up signs. I think I'm gonna do that. I can't hear you, Aaron.
That's a great idea.
I'm gonna write it down and hold it up.
I wonder if my iPad is charged. And Modest Hermit says, and a partridge in a pear tree.
So do not get us.
Is the season.
Katie said, Julie, listen, do not get us booted this time. I promise I won't.
Oh my God. What was that? What was that Zoom that we got booted from?
I can't say I promise I won't. I'll say I'll try my best not to get us booted. I really won't comment. I'll hold everything back to not comment. What was it? I think it was like I don't know, to be honest, I don't remember. But they were watching my live apparently.
I love that for us. That was an adventure.
Do you think they'll kick us out? Only if they find out who I am.
I'm gonna text you something.
Okay. Restrain yourself, Julie. Okay. I will. I'll restrain myself. Oh yeah. It was Brooke Ashley Banks. That was right. Bets on how long before JJ gets us booted. I won't, I swear. Dave, I promise I'm not going to get us booted. They might boot me, but I promise I'm not going to get us booted. What if I just went in with my name, like Julie Joe? Do you think they would? Yes. Okay.
You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Place your bets now to see how long JJ lasts. Oh my God, Hunter.
Don't believe in me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna not share the screen yet, so that I can hide myself before, But it should start in the next less than a minute. Oh, it's 8 p.m. now, so. So
really quickly, if you need to, grab a drink or a snack if you're hungry or something, and
Yeah, we're not going to be really doing much commentary other than holding up signs and making faces.
I got 5 on it. Yes.
That's all you believe in me? You just believe in 5. Fabulous. 1 hour. God, I hope it doesn't last that long. Someone can call us back out. Dang it.
Oh my God. I forgot about this. Remember when Skyler shared my live on her Facebook?
It was incredible. That was a good time.
That was... Remember when Skyler messaged me and wanted me to interview her? No, I'm not going to do that.
I actually didn't remember that, but now I do.
Yeah, she wanted me to interview her.
Hunter, we love you. You're our friend too.
Absolutely.
You're the best. Love having meaningless rank names that have no bearings in life.
I mean, imagine attending an event and on your badge it's like, I'm a BG8.
What?
I can't wait to see how many people are on.
250K? Are you for real, Nikki?
What? Barbie D said pancreatitis. Oh my god! You
Oh my
have
God.
to be qualified.
George is so mean.
Qualified. What?
George was so mean. I just saw the Charlene blocked him. I just saw what he said. Oh my God, he's so mean.
I didn't see any of that.
I'm not gonna say it, but if
No,
you're in my
don't.
chat, you know. It's fine though, everybody. We're fine. He's
I
gone.
hope everybody's okay. That's really bad.
He's just a troll.
Eh.
But yeah, JJ, you have backup. And Justin is going in. Thank you. But they haven't let me in yet. What if they don't let me in?
Yeah, if they don't let you in.
Shh, nobody talk.
You can go ahead and sit down. Danielle.
Okay, can y'all hear me? I'm gonna have to mute myself. She's muted and she doesn't realize it. She's muted and she doesn't realize it. She's muted and she doesn't realize it. Oh my God, lol.
Was I muted that whole time? Oh, wow. Okay, I feel like this is my first rodeo. Okay, hello, everyone. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Ashley Fryman. And I am so excited to see all these faces on. So first of all, somebody shared this link with you guys, and obviously you guys had to have reached out to somebody for that link. So please post in the comments who invited you guys to the Zoom tonight so we can connect you with the right person. My name is Ashley again. I got started in this just a few days ago, and I'm super excited to share all these details with you guys. And we have some very important people on, and I am so excited to just share all this exciting information with you guys. I am super nervous right now. This is so wild. I'm so excited for this new chapter and this new journey. But I'm just really excited for what's about to unfold. You guys, I saw something in this company and this specific products that we're going to tap into in just a little bit. And I immediately became super intrigued on what it was. I deep dove into it and I immediately was hooked. And from there, it was literally the rest was history. Everything that I saw was just literally alignment after alignment, and I could not look away. So I immediately jumped right in before trying the products and all the things, you guys, because I just knew the power behind it. So that is why I'm here, but I'm going to introduce you to a couple of people really quickly. Melanie and Mike Darling, they're going to say hello. So if you guys want to unmute yourself and share a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to just say real quick that some of the struggles that I've been having, and Mike too, in the industry, is feeling like we fit into the groove these days, because as you all know, social media has changed a lot over the last few years, and we just have had a hard time finding our place, even with the way things are marketed and brand.
Because we're old.
Because of our age. So we are so excited at what we've got our hands on, because it's going to be magic for not just the younger generation, but our generation too. The product is something I'm real passionate about what it's going to do for us, but also the fact that they do things here all different ways. They have a program for everybody in all ages. So we are really super pumped that we're finally feeling like we're getting heard and we're going to have a place here.
Yep. I'll talk in a later time. I don't have much to say.
So I am Skyler Lambert, and I'm obviously their kid. I'm sitting between them, like we're sitting on a big comfy couch right now. So I've been in the industry actually for a decade, which is insane. My mom introduced me to my first venture in network marketing. And sorry if I get distracted, I'm trying to approve people in. But I had no idea that this industry would change my life. I totally didn't think I would grow up and become, you know, what I have became through this industry. It really just changed everything for me. I went from being in college on bed rest, on food stamps, to helping create this massive movement for people to find financial freedom through network marketing. And it's been absolutely incredible. Did I think that I would end up ever, you know, venturing into something else? Absolutely not. But all I know is that we stick together as a family, and we made an executive decision based on that. We wanted something where we could all work together in different directions, but all at the same time. So that was one thing that was super important to me when I was, you know, kind of analyzing, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to find? I'm suddenly unemployed, right? So what am I going to search for and look for? And my parents were my top priority in that, because I knew that I had to have something that they could really run with. But also, I know the power behind social media. I know the power behind being able to utilize that. So to be able to merge face-to-face networking with social media is something that we've all, including Ashley, been trying to do for so long. It's something that it's literally been on the forefront of our brain. We have tried different methods and different things, different techniques, and we could never, ever make it happen in the field. And my discovery led me to this amazing opportunity that I'm super excited to share with you guys tonight. I'm actually going to be introducing you guys to somebody who I feel like I've known my entire life, but I literally just met her this week. It's been a long time since I've had a mentor. It's been a long time since I've had somebody pour into me. And I'm usually the girl that's running on an empty cup, so to speak. And as I do have a lot of experience in the industry, I know that I'm not above learning, and I've been desperately, desperately needing that. So the person that I'm about to introduce you guys in just a second is the most graceful, like, kindest, empathetic human I have really met so far in this industry from a leadership and mentorship standpoint. And I'm going to show you guys just a really short clip really quick, and then I'm going to bring on our very first special guest. So just give me 1 second. I'm not tech savvy. I do not claim to be, and we're going to try to make this work. Just a second.
Influence. It's everywhere. It entices us. It activates us. It drives our behavior. All of us, all the time. A lot. Here's a fact. We all have influence. Every time you post, every time you share, you are influencing others. What if you could get paid for your influence, regardless of how many followers you have? This isn't business as you know it, and it's perfect for you. This is Bella Grace, the only influencer-driven social selling company with products so verifiably extraordinary that we decided to invite everyone to the party. Yes, everyone. Traditional influencers require lots of followers and earn either a flat rate for making a post or a brief temporary commission from their recommendation. Once their time's up, the money stops and the deal is over. With Bella Grace, it's not the size of your network that matters, and there's never a cutoff in pay. At Bella Grace, you can actually build teams of influencers who get paid on their recommendations, earning you commissions forever. Just imagine, anytime someone makes a purchase from your influence or your team's influence, you earn commissions. Every single time. Getting paid on the influence of other influencers over and over and over again. And who is Bella Grace? We're the innovators, redefining influencer marketing and leveling the playing field for all. Bella Grace has seen the future of social selling. And it's you. This is real. This is different. And we are just getting started.
All right, guys, let me pause this and make sure we're out of this. I'm sorry, I did not realize that wasn't playing for you guys. You didn't see the whole video. It's amazing. It was full screen on my screen. I'm not sure what happened, but we are going to put that in the chat so you guys can watch it later. 2-minute video just kind of gives you a good visual of what this company is about, where we're headed. But it really doesn't do it justice. So we kind of want to word vomit all the things tonight, but I'm going to pass it over to the girl who's been my rock the last week, that I feel like she's been along this journey with me my entire life. Christina's going to come on here. She is the president of this incredible opportunity. And I can't wait for her to share her heart and share what really inspired her to create such an amazing culture. There's so many amazing people in this company that I can't wait to introduce you guys to. So I'm going to pass it on over.
Hi, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
So much for those kind words, Skyler. That was so beautiful. And you have such a beautiful heart. I said it the other day. You have such a beautiful, beautiful heart. Your parents did such a good job with you. Props to your parents. It's truly an honor. Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for this call. You know, and this may be for some of you, might not be for some of you. You know, we are here to serve. We're here to share our hearts. And if it resonates with you, join us. And if it doesn't, you know, we're just here to have a nice chat anyways. So, you know, diving into business, you know, when I talk big picture, when we talk about the world that we're living in today, you know, when you look outside, it's, I think, clear as day to everyone that the direction that we're heading down is the online world, right? I'm from Tampa, Florida, and it was raining today. So I decided to just, you know, order my groceries on Instacart, and I do all my Christmas shopping on Amazon. I do pretty much everything online, and I'm pretty sure that the majority of you can relate, right? So, you know, why are we unique? Like, why is Bella Grace so special? You know, what we did was we took the influencer marketing industry, a $16.4 billion industry, and we merged it together with the old school network marketing, the direct sales, the $250 billion industry. We took those two worlds and we brought them together. We had that in mind when we were creating the Bella Grace compensation plan. You know, so it's actually 95% of marketers right now use the influencer marketing strategy. So even if you do go to the mall and you go into a Nordstrom's or you go to Bloomingdale's or whatever it is, you know, you'll go there and you'll see that a big section, I know the Nordstrom's here in Tampa, that big section of Nordstrom is actually all boxes and bags, and it's just all online purchases. It's just sitting there ready to get shipped out. If you go to Nordstroms.com, I think the first thing that pops up is become an influencer with Nordstrom's. You know, that's the direction that this world is going down. So when we talk about Bella Grace and our company, you know, we take a lot of pride in the fact that we have over 100 years of experience. You know, we have our amazing Dr. Miller. He's quite frankly the smartest man that I've ever met. He's Bill Nye the Science Guy. He's a genius. You know, he's an innovator. He's a disruptor. I urge all of you really to go and check his LinkedIn out. You know, he comes with an entire pedigree. He's taken companies from $80 million to $1 billion. We have our operational team. You know, they have 30 plus years of experience with billion-dollar companies. We have our amazing marketing team, and you didn't see this video now, but you'll get a chance to see it. And every video that we post on Facebook, every post that you see on Instagram, it all goes through this amazing marketing team that has produced content for over $15 billion in network marketing revenue. You know, these are mind-blowing numbers. You know, you have our amazing Brian, our CEO. I always say, you know, he's an amazing human being. He's the first one in office every single day. He's the last one out of office every single night. Saturday, Sunday, it's Thanksgiving, next week it's Christmas. It doesn't matter. He's there. He's grinding it out. He's the get the job done kind of guy. He's not here to play games. He is here to work. You know, and I always say, you know, he's married to his husband, but he's my partner. He's a really lucky man, actually. You know, he's my partner. And I honestly, I feel so privileged and so grateful to have such an amazing partner like Brian. And then you have, you know, Meredith. And I can't wait for you all to meet these people, but to meet Meredith and to see this heart. This woman has a heart of gold, and she's the heart of this company. She's an absolute joy. And in my opinion, not to be biased or anything, but in my opinion, she's the most beautiful CEO in any company in this industry. So no one can argue that. See Lucky laughing, but no one can argue that. That woman is drop dead gorgeous. Okay, gorgeous. You know, so I don't know if they're on here tonight. I'd love for them to say hi, but I can't wait for you guys to meet them. And then, you know, you have the ultimate GOAT. We call this the GOAT, the greatest product of all time. And I say that because this product speaks volume for itself. The benefits, the results that people get from this speaks for itself. And I'll have Dr. Lucky speak more on the product. But, you know, you want hair, skin, nails? It's for you. You want joint health? It's for you. You want faster recovery post-workout? It's for you. You know, the range for this product is from like 18 to 90. There's a home in this product for everybody. You know, it's like the Swiss Army knife of collagen products out there. So, and I'm Dr. Lucky, you can talk more about the product, but you know, it's one narrow focus. When you have one narrow focus, you don't need anything else. You know, so ultimately I always ask people, you know, what's important to you as an individual? You know, what is it that matters to you? Is it impact or is it success? You know, you have impact, you get to change lives, you get to inspire people, you get to fix a problem, you get to be a solution, you get to unite people, create a community, you know, you get to stop injustice, you know, or is it success, massive success, lots of money, lots of influence, lots of certainty? You know, what's more important to you? If you solely focus on success, you're greedy. And if you solely focus on impact, then you're most likely broke, right? So if you combine those two, where are you at? If you obsess on having both, if you obsess on the way that you make money is by impacting other people's lives in a positive way, if you believe it so deeply in your soul, it becomes a part of your DNA. It becomes who you are. If you combine those two, I promise you, you are unstoppable. You know, people who accept loss, people who accept failure, and people who accept suffering, those are the people that achieve greatness. Those who don't, those who avoid it, they go nowhere. You know, no one starts with six figures in their bank account. No one starts with tons of clients and tons of customers. No one starts with millions of Instagram followers. You know, we all start at the bottom. It's a choice. You make the choice to make it happen for yourself. So you got to ask yourself a question. How bad do I want it? Or do I want it? What am I willing to do? What am I willing to change to make it happen for myself? How far do I want to take this opportunity? You know, this is one of the things that we always talk about. This is a win-win relationship. This is not a let me get a big paycheck and get out of here and, you know, good luck, guys. It doesn't work like that. The formula to success within this company is very simple. The formula to success is if you win and if your team wins, this company wins. And the only way that you're going to become successful is if your team becomes successful. Our number one goal every single day when we wake up in this company, the first thing that we think about, how can we make these people successful? You know, how can we help these people change their lives? Your impact is a direct correlation to your success. You know, so lastly, before I let Dr. Mark Lucky speak, you know, lastly, you know, I always talk about timing, but the timing is truly now. You know, what you do today defines your life in 2023. The action that you take today defines your destiny. The action that you take today defines your financial destiny. How bad do you want it? Do you want it? You know, this isn't for everybody. For the people that do want it, those are the people that we're here for. You know, we are here to get to work with you guys. We're here to lock arms, change lives, impact lives, share an amazing opportunity. We're here to help you get to the next level. You know, Bella Grace is the vehicle, and your dreams and your goals, program those into the GPS and just go. You know, go take it to the moon. Go as far as you want to take it. You know, there's a home for everybody here. There's a home. We have people who, you know, just help their parents pay off college debt and just make a couple $100s here. And then we have people who created residual income, people who do this as a full-time gig. You know, there's a home for everybody here. There's a space for everybody. We take a lot of pride in saying everybody's voice needs to be heard, and everybody's voice will be heard on this team. Because we do come as a one big family. You winning means this company wins. Your happiness and your success is what matters to us. So thank you so much for having me tonight. You guys are actually living proof that our model is correct as influencers. And by you girls just sharing, you know, your just spirit and sharing what you love to do brought us all here tonight. So I do applaud you for that. Thank you. And again, thanks for having me. Can't wait for the future. Can't wait to lock arms with each and every single one of you. And Dr. Mark Lucky, take it over, please.
Yes, real quick before Dr. Mark Lucky talks, you guys, I want to introduce him because he's actually part of the main reason why I said yes over here. I watched this 23-minute video that he did, and I was immediately hooked. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what this stuff is, but I'm all about like the internal support, internal health, all the things. And I was sucked into what he was sharing about why this product was so special and so unique. And he is going to share all the details on what sets this thing apart out of anything that I've ever seen personally, and why I believe that this is the next biggest thing that's going to create this household name for generations to come. But Dr. Mark Lucky, you guys, he has been a chiropractic physician for 24 years. He is the author of a #1 book on testosterone. He's been voted best of his in-home town of South Carolina. I think it's called Chase or Chase. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm terrible at reading. And he also is the person that came up with the slogan, the power of 3. So Dr. Mark Lucky, if you could unmute yourself and share all about why this powerhouse, you know, product is literally the best thing on the market for generations to come.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ashley. And it's Charleston, South Carolina, if I didn't put that down correctly. It's okay. Charleston's a beautiful city. We look forward to seeing you all here one day. But as Ashley said, I've been practicing in my hometown for 24 years. And about 15 years ago, I actually integrated my practice into a really wholeness, wellness, medical clinic where I could treat more patients. And in doing so, we started doing stem cells. We started doing hormone therapy for men and women. My wife owns the medical spa on the second floor. And again, this has allowed me to really treat a whole range of patients. And in doing so, I very humbly tell you that we were voted the best of what we do for 12 years in a row. Now, that's important to know. Because of that, so many companies in this industry come to my practice wanting me to represent their products or their services, or get their products into the Charleston, South Carolina area through my patients, my family members, and of course the people that I love dearly. I've never seen anything like what we have here with our Bella Grace Collagen Elixir. I mean, it's absolutely transformed my practice. When Brian Bilbro brought this to me about a year and a half ago, after Dr. Miller, of course, formulated it, he said, I want you to start looking at the different components of our elixir. And the first thing he shared me was the collagen. The Verisol collagen has 10 human clinical trials behind it. And I came back and said, Brian, this is very powerful. We could create a company just on the collagen itself. He goes, I know, but I got something just as important. Check out the astaxanthin. The Real astaxanthin is our brand. The Real astaxanthin has 70 human clinical trials behind it. I said, Brian, we can actually create a product line on just the astaxanthin. He goes, yeah, but I got something even better, and that's the cat's claw. Go look at the cat's claw. I came back and I was like, wow, the cat's claw is actually the cat's meow, the whole product line, if you will. We could develop a product just on that. But in reality, Dr. Miller put all three of these components together. And I kept telling Brian, we have the power of three here, the power of three. So let me break it down a little bit better for you, so you know that we do have our marketing team, as Christina pointed, we have amazing videos out there on the product. It's not needed for you don't have to go out and know all the stuff about the product. You just kind of direct them to the certain videos. But certainly it's important to know what the product stands for. So the power of three. I'll take the cat's claw first. The cat's claw is from an ancient vine. The Mayan and the Aztec cultures used it for over 2,000 years. They called it the life-giving vine of Peru. Everybody that was sick got the cat's claw, whether it was from bug bites all the way through terminal illnesses, they gave them the cat's claw. Why is that so important? Because the cat's claw turns off every inflammatory marker in the body and turns on every repair gene marker in the body. And Dr. Miller found that out when he was down there with the different tribes, the different Indian tribes, learning about the different plants. He quickly realized that this turned off every inflammatory marker in the body, which is really amazing to know, because inflammation is the root of all cause of disease. So this turns off that chronic inflammation. It also can repair DNA, and there's plenty of studies out there that show it helps with the itis conditions. Now here at Bella Grace, we don't treat disease. The FDA, only says that drugs can treat disease. We're a health and wellness. So what we say is it can reduce joint discomfort and it can reduce that inflammation. We can certainly say that. Now, the astaxanthin, the most important antioxidant in your body, the one that's not known, is astaxanthin. The astaxanthin, I could talk about it all afternoon or all evening. Astaxanthin crosses the blood-brain barrier. It's one of the only antioxidants that cross the blood-brain barrier. As your brain uses up oxygen, the byproduct is free radicals. You have to have a antioxidant that can destroy those free radicals, and astaxanthin is one of the only ones that get through there. It also crosses the blood-retinal barrier, so it has just so much benefit to your eye health as well. The other cool thing about astaxanthin is it's fat soluble and water soluble, so it can surround the cell and really protect and nurture the 39 trillion cells in your body, but it also is fat soluble, can get into the cell. It's set up by the mitochondria. If you remember studying the mitochondria, that's the powerhouse of the cell. As it spits out energy, the byproduct is lactic acid. So the astaxanthin sets up by the mitochondria, it just scavenges the lactic acid, which of course puts oxidative stress on your body. This is why we're getting so many results from people recovering after workouts and just recovering after injury so much better and so much easier. So remember, you have the cat's claw that decreases inflammation. Then you have the astaxanthin that cleans out the cells, cleans out the free radicals in your body, decreases free radicals, and decreases the oxidative stress on your body. And we all have oxidative stress because of the way we live and eat, drive, and drink certain kinds of water. You know, maybe water's not as clean, breathing air, all those things creates oxidative stress on our body. So the astaxanthin clears out in our body. So once the inflammatory processes are cut down or wiped out, and then you have the astaxanthin protecting the cells, that allows our collagen, the most studied collagen on the planet, to get in and line your gut and protect your gut. That's why we're getting so many great results on gut health. It also gets into the joints. That's why we're getting so many results on decreased joint discomfort. Then it lays in the matrix in the hair, the skin, and the nails. As Christina said so earlier about, if you want skin, hair, and nails, this is the product for you. You want better joint health, this is the product for you. If you want to recover better, this is the product for you. And that's why we call it the power of three, because synergistically, these three components, these three ingredients come together and increase each other's benefit. The power goes way high. It's like if you have ever been around a horse, one horse can pull 3,000 pounds, but two horses can pull 9,000 pounds, but three horses pull 24,000 pounds. They increase each other's strength together. And that's what we have here with the power of three with our Bella Grace elixir. I can't wait for each of you to try it. You're going to really love it. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. It is a cumulative effect. So one's not going to do great. It will taste good, but the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day, as you get it in your body, you're going to see some changes. We recommend, a lot of us at the very beginning, back in January, February, when we started to launch the company, we sent out samples. We didn't know to take pictures back then. We now know, take before and after pictures. Get in front of a window 3 feet in front of you, take a before picture, 15 days in, take a midday, and then the end of the 30 days, take another picture, and you're going to be wowed how it brightens your face. I cut all the inflammation out of my face. I used to have a really round face. Now it's more squared off because all the inflammation is out for my body. So I could go on for the rest of the night. I won't. What I want to do next is bring on my partner, the guy that I lean on for the business side of it, Mr. John Barber, and his wife, Sarah Stone Barber. They just got married a few months ago. John Barber owns a company in Columbia, South Carolina. We call it the Cola City. So they had a big win last night, if you follow college football, against Tennessee, but that's another story. But John Barber has been smiling all day about that. John Barber owns Express Sunrooms, been in the industry for a few years, has great success in business. His lovely wife, Sarah, has her own testimonial on the power of three, what it's done for her thyroid condition, her hair, skin, nails. And I'm going to turn it over to John Barber. John, come on over and talk to us about the timing of the company, the leadership of the company, our customer service, and what to do next.
Mark, thank you so much for that kind introduction. Before I talk to you guys for a few minutes, I'd like to introduce my beautiful wife, Sarah. Sarah's been gone. She was helping a friend who has a small business selling apple butter and all kind of stuff. So she just walked in the door, made it here in time, wanted her to be able to say, hey, and I'll kind of tell you how we kind of work this thing with Mark. So Sarah just wants to briefly say hey to you guys.
Hey everyone, Ashley and Skyler and Melanie and Mike, right? I'm so happy to actually see your faces, and just hello to everyone for joining. I just wanted to reach out real quick and just say that it's been amazing watching Skyler and Ashley just kind of unfold on social media, and just watching their testimonies, watching their stories, and how that just the love that they pour on the community is absolutely incredible. I'm super excited to work with them. We are, and I just wanted to say hey and just thank you all for being here. So I'm going to turn it over to John because he likes to talk a little bit more than me.
Thank you so much, Ray. Guys, I'll tell you, and I'm going to start out by just saying that what Sarah just said is so true. The other day we got on the phone with Melanie and Skyler, and then Ashley joined us. 15-minute call turned into an hour and a half, and just sharing and finding out the heart of these people, guys. These are amazing people. And what was unique about it, what really kind of hit us, is that Mark, who came up with Dr. Lucky came up with the slogan, the power of three, because of the astaxanthin and the cat's claw and the collagen and the power of those three things synergistically coming together. Well, when Dr. Mark and I, we've known each other over 25 years, and the way we got to know each other is through our great friend, 28 plus years, one of my best friends on earth, Brian Bilbro, who's the president of the company, Christine's the president, who's the CEO of the company, and he and Meredith, his wife, who's the CEO, along with Christina, our corporate team. Guys, when Brian reached out to us and we saw this product and we tried it and we saw how amazing it was truly amazing. And early on, you have to understand, it was about what can this product do and how great will it be? Well, it didn't take very long for us to come to one conclusion, and that was the one thing that'll never let you down is Bella Grace. That product will never let you down. I can tell you right now, I've probably let Sarah down a few times. Bella Grace will never let you down, so you can guarantee yourself on that. Well, as we started kind of sharing this, and our motto is love, share, grow. Love on people, share it, and you'll just automatically grow, not only as a person, but by sharing this product. Now, I tell you that to say that when you look at this corporate team, they've assembled probably, gosh, and I've been in several different companies, Dr. Mark and I both, and Sarah, and I can tell you the one thing that probably stands out as much as anything is our customer service. Guys, I can't stress to you, how many of you guys drop a 1 over here if you've ever been in the company and you got frustrated by customer service, by not getting your product on time, by people telling you they were going to do something and it just didn't come through. Let me tell you, guys, you're going to get customer service here that will blow your mind. I can tell you this firsthand because I live it. I've lived it through the tough times. Anytime you're starting up and you're in a pre-launch, those are the times when you run into these issues and technical things. Not one time has Brian, who Christina said is the first one in the office and the last one to leave, he's on top of it, guys. These guys are amazing. And the customer service team that's there to assist you, not only do they assist you and help you, but they're very timely in doing that. So come here and rest assured that the one thing you're going to get is you're going to get amazing service. I can tell you that. We'll always be here for you guys. Anything you need, you reach out to us, and I promise you, we're going to take care of that. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the way we kind of do the business. It's a dual track system, and this dual track system is amazing because it kind of hits the every person. In other words, they came up with a slogan early on. Meredith always says, everyone has a seat at the table. And with this company, that is so true. And that's what really hit me when we were talking to these ladies up front. And by the way, we're kind of referring to them as the power of three now. We got Ashley, Melanie, and Skyler, and what a powerhouse we have here. The beautiful thing is that as we started talking, Melanie and I realized that, you know what, we kind of build this thing the same way. We really kind of hit it off saying, man, we'll really be able to help and assist each other in moving this thing where we need to go, because we were very like-minded. What was so unique is that Sarah, going into that call, guys, and you guys out there that know Ashley, you know Skyler, you'll appreciate this. She was a little, at first, she's like, oh my gosh, looking at their social media, these are gurus. These people are amazing. And 10, 15 minutes into looking, she said, but you know what? Because of her consistency, because of the time and effort, Sarah's the social media person here, guys. She's the one, she loves it. She absolutely lives it every day of her life. And whenever she looked at me and she said, as amazing as they are, there's some things I think I can tell them and I can show them that will absolutely take their business to another level. And when we shared this with Skyler, the first thing she says, hey, I'm all ears. We can all learn. And that's what's so unique about Bella Grace, guys, is that we're here, we're a team. We work together. And that's our goal, is to always make sure that you understand that you have leadership that's here any and every time you need us. We will be there for you. Couple other things real quick. The timing. What better time than now? Guys, we just came off of our launch, October the 21st. We launched the company, and let me tell you something. It was amazing. We were down in Clearwater, Florida. It was an absolutely amazing event, and now we're off and running. I will throw one little tidbit at you. We got a Black Friday special that's starting, and once you get back with the people that invited you, they can share more about that with you. So you're coming in at an amazing time, just a truly amazing time. But more so than that, a couple of things I want you to understand is, number one, when we say timing, we're talking about the beginning. How many people do you know that if they had gotten into an Amway or one of these companies, and they would have been one of the first people in, where would they probably be a couple of years later? The timing cannot be better. The beautiful part is that we have a product that backs what you're out here sharing, so you can truly focus on reaching out, sharing this product with people, knowing that not only are they not going to be let down, but that they're going to have amazing upline support that's going to be there with them every day and make sure they succeed. One of the things Christina said that is so true is, guys, if you don't win, we don't win. And guess what? We like to win. Winning is huge to us. It's a very important thing, but it's important to us that you win, and we want you to understand that. We will be coming back on and helping you guys. We'll be setting up some Zooms for training to kind of help you get started, anything you need. But I do want to leave you with a couple of things, because I do want to be cognizant of your time here. Think about this for a second. Now, I'm sure we got people on here. I know Ashley's all the way out in Oregon. Skyler and Melody down in Florida. I'm sure we've got people. I see people raising their hand. Hey, Oregon, how are y'all doing out there? But anyway, all over the country, we're in the country. And now, within the next year, hopefully we'll be over in Canada. And it's a global company. That's why it's not called Bella Grace. It's called Bella Grace Global, because the goal is to take this thing globally. But I want you to understand where you're at in this equation. Just say you go, and we'll take the people in Oregon, go to the Oregon Duck Stadium, walk in the stadium, walk to the center of the field, or wherever you're at, walk into a concert hall, wherever you want to go, walk to the middle of the arena and say, guys, we're doing a drawing tonight. We're giving away $1 million. Here's the key. All you have to do is be able to walk to the middle of the arena here, come down. We're going to enter you in the drawing. If you can tell us about Bella Grace and what it does. Guys, you'd be the only one in the drawing. Here's why. Because nobody knows about it. What in the world is better? I mean, how many guys, I saw 50, 60 people on here within the first minute. Guys, you guys are excited because you want an opportunity. Why? Because you know these ladies, and you know that if they're looking at this, you know their track record, you know who they are. And those are people that you want to be a part of and do life with and do these type of things with. They're here for you. We're here for you. And we just really appreciate you guys jumping on tonight. Before I throw it back, one last thing I'd like to say, guys, is that the beautiful part about this program and this company is that some of you guys are going to be customers. Some of you guys are going to say, you know what? I want to learn more about this opportunity. Tonight, I'm sure you saw this because you were invited to a Zoom. You probably saw it on social media because that's where they're at. That's where they're out there sharing with people. So understand that. Go back, get with the people or wherever you saw this at and ask them, give me some more information. Reach out. We're here for you. Guys, thank you so much for joining forces with us. We're here. We're excited. Thank you, Christina. Man, for the president of the company, come on. You guys drop down to 2. She absolutely gorgeous, the most beautiful president in the country. Even better than, well, we won't get into the names of presidents. But anyway, Christina, you're number 1 where that goes. Thank y'all so much. I'm going to throw it back to you, Ashley. We actually haven't heard much from you, so I'm sure you're going to want to share for a minute. And then if you guys have any questions, we're here to help you. Thank y'all so much.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so excited about this. And I think that what's really intriguing to me is how different this whole thing has really transpired, because for you guys, you know us on social media. Skyler and I are all over the place on social media. And the way that this company is going right now is it's like totally old school network marketing, word of mouth, events. It's so cool to me that you guys have done such big things with doing it that way. And then you have Skyler and I coming in here, and we're really paving the path for this whole network marketing, social selling thing, right? Something that is really exciting to me is the fact that this company started 2 years ago in the making. They literally got all of their ducks in a row before they even launched a single product. So they didn't even start launching products until earlier this year, at the beginning of March. And then they pre-launched, and then they officially launched last month. I know I've talked to quite a few people right now and they're asking questions like, what's the plan to go global? Like, are you guys launching new products? Things like that. And the answers are absolutely yes, you guys. It is the perfect time to get in because right now we're really just launching this flagship product, building our foundation strong, and then they'll roll out new products at the beginning of this next year. And then as far as going global and things like that, you guys, they're literally, everything is kind of just in place right now to just have a clean slate on moving forward and expanding. But I wanted to talk about how to get started because this is all of the puzzle pieces of everything that I've ever wanted, every person that I've ever talked to, the complaints that they've had, all the things it's just perfected here, okay? So there's 3 different ways that you can get started into this company, okay? So the first one is a customer. You can come in as a customer, you can purchase your product, and you also have the ability to earn your products for free. So if you're somebody that's just, you know, you want to try it out, whatever, you can do that. You can pay for your product just like a normal customer would. And you can just be a normal customer. It's really how I describe it. But as that customer, you do have a referral link. So you can earn your products for free, which is so cool to me. But we also have something called an influencer program. Okay. Influencer program, you guys, is free to join into. You don't have to pay a penny for it. You can earn up to 30% every single week by sharing this with your friends and family, whether you do it via word of mouth or on social selling, just like we do. And then you also have the ability to earn your products for free, okay? I am a firm believer that if you're sharing products with friends and family and you're doing really well with it, why not upgrade to an ambassador, which is what we've obviously jumped into because we're here to take this all the way to the top. And you guys, it's only 49 bucks. It's literally 49, what, 99 or whatever it is, 50 bucks for the entire year. And that unlocks all the ways to get paid. And we're not going to talk about those right now because I'm, first of all, still learning all about the ways and I don't want to screw it up. But I know that what I've seen so far is very enticing to me. And you guys know Skyler and I, we don't BS. We deep dive. We don't put our names on anything that we don't think can either go far or that we can't represent or stand behind. So just know that we have looked it up and down, backwards and sideways, and we know it's the real deal. You guys, it's $49 to get started into this as an ambassador. Unlocks all the ways to get paid. You can earn your products for free every single month. And you can do big things with this, okay? So right now, we were talking about those Black Friday specials, and there is one that started right now. You can actually join into this as an ambassador with any product pack, and the $49 fee is actually waived. So you can literally get started in this for just your product purchase, and you're in. You guys, there's no risk. There's nothing that you have to worry about. The cool thing too is that there's no quotas, there's no minimums, there's no requirements, there's no overhead, nothing like that. So what I encourage everyone to do is to get in with some sort of a product pack because you're going to get your best bang for your buck. You can get that fee waived immediately, and then you can start sharing this with your friends and family and start earning your products for free every single month, okay? I know that I came home to a beautiful box today that had 3 boxes inside of it. I personally chose our 3-pack option because I need the product. My husband is using the product, and then I'm going to be sampling out the product. And you guys, I'm going to tell you something really quickly that I think is really important for those of you guys that know me and know my husband. He is my dummy. Like, he is my guinea pig. I am terrified to take everything on the planet. So I'm like, here, babe. And I shove stuff in his mouth and I make sure he doesn't die. And as long as he survives, then I know it's safe, right? So the cool thing for me is that I've been going a little bit slower just because I'm nervous about all the things. If you know me, you know that. Tyler has literally been taking this all on his own without my knowledge. Our second day, I went into the fridge, grabbed my packet, threw it at him in our bed, and he's like, what is this? And I was like, it's your elixir. You got to take it. And he's like, I already took it. And I immediately was like, whoa, what's happening? Why? Like, I was super confused. I'm like, why are you doing this? And he's like, well, I need to make sure this works so I can back it. And I was like, so wait a second, are you going to actually do this with me? And he's like, if this works, like, yeah, I got to make sure it works. So I'm going to take it every single day. He takes it all on his own. And that's the craziest thing because he doesn't do anything on his own. I have to feed it down his throat. I have to put it out in front of him on a platter. And he is literally doing this all on his own. And that speaks volumes for me because he has seen all of this. He's watched the videos. He's seen how elegant and classy and beautiful it is. And he wants to stand behind that, which is crazy to me. So you guys, this is literally the perfect timing because it doesn't matter what age you're in. It doesn't matter if you've capitalized on social selling just like we have. If you are an old school network marketer and you've never been able to touch social selling, we have all the platforms already set into place. Everything is done for you guys. We have a boards app that has beautiful videos, all the things that you need to get started. and it's already done for you. So Skyler, I don't know if you wanted to touch on any of that real quick. I am pumped for this, you guys. It's the perfect timing to get in, especially with this $49 fee waived. I'm stoked for it.
Yeah, so every single time I walk in the kitchen, I swear Corey is just like downing those packets. And I'm like, okay, can you not take 5 a day? We actually were able to go to Christina's the other day and just meet Dr. Miller and meet Alex, and it was incredible. And he literally asked, how many of these can I take a day? Because he loves them so much. It's been a crazy week. It feels like there's been a year packed into a week in so many different ways. But I'm just so excited and passionate about this. You guys, I was like at the point where I was about to delete social media altogether and go off the grid and disappear out into the sunset of Florida. And this has really lit a fire inside of me. I know that this was brought to me. I feel like God brought this to me to be able to continue my journey on creating change in the industry. And did I think that that my life would look like this a year ago? Absolutely not. But I know that we are led where we're supposed to be led. And I'm telling you, the support I've experienced in the past few days has been unlike anything I've ever seen in my entire life or anything I've ever been offered. That's all they offered me was a cup of coffee, a hug, and support. And that's all I want. That's all I want. I want mentorship, guidance. I want to be free to spread my wings at the same time and do my thing because I know what I'm doing. And that's literally what I've gotten here. So thank you guys for hopping on. I want to tell you really quick, make sure that you get with the person that invited you tonight. We are going to have a couple of these because it's just like, this is happening so fast. So if you're hopping at the tail end of it, I'm sorry that I have ADHD and forgot to record this, but we will be doing this again very, very soon. Just keep watching. Whoever invited you, reach out to them. They'll get you in front of the right people. And thank you guys so much for hopping on and trusting our journey. I'll see you guys later.
Skyler, one thing, the promotion starts tomorrow after midnight tonight, Pacific time. Okay.
All right, so wait till midnight, sign up. Y'all are good. Bye, guys.
See you guys.
DC, that's okay. Aaron and JJ recorded it for you. Y'all, now that was a hoot and a half. Am I right or am I right? Holy butts. Aaron, are you muted? Don't worry, babe. We got you. Oh, your mouse died? Oh, buttholes. Hey, everybody. It's me. So I have a lot. Yeah, Skyler bailed. I bet they cut it short because they knew we were live with it. That's just my thought. Also, I thought that, Skyler, in that video we listened today, you had no idea what you were doing or where you were going. But you recorded that 4 days ago, but you've known about this for over a week.
Mm-hmm. And she flew to Tampa yesterday morning or today. I don't remember. Yesterday.
Real interesting, Skyler. Wow. The truth is coming out. Am I right?
That's what I'm saying. And Ashley resigned the 11th of November.
Oh, they've known since then.
Oh, absolutely. They knew. They may have had like a couple companies they were looking at, but they knew they were going somewhere else. It's me. Yeah, the internet is forever.
Miss me. Okay, well, that was long and I'm tired.
I'm tired too. That was wild.
What'd y'all think about all that?
You know what? I'm so glad that they didn't record it and we recorded it here on our channels. I love that for them.
Me too. I think I'm gonna do a reaction video to the reaction video Isabella did over Ashley talking about anti-MLM. I think I'm gonna do that video. So
that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think even though Isabella did it, I haven't watched Isabella, so even though Isabella did, I think I'm gonna do it too.
I think you absolutely should. It was the contrast. I won't give any spoilers in case people haven't watched it, but the contrast in her talking about Ariel and not contrast. There are striking similarities. It's very interesting. I feel like I need some tequila after that or something.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys have not already liked the video and subscribed to both of our channels, would you please?
Please and thank you. Also, if y'all want to get Twitch, or if you have Twitch, you should go follow my Twitch.
Absolutely.
Joe, what is my Twitch name?
I don't know.
Julie Joe, and then the underscore. Is that right? Julie
Yeah.
Joe underscore. Because Julie Joe's gone. So
Lots of lime, lots of salt. Absolutely.
well, thank you
Aaron-
for hanging out with us for 3 hours.
Well, you know what's funny is before we did this, JJ and I were talking. We were like, hey, we don't need this to be a long thing, but we didn't know we were going to get the Zoom to be able to live react.
Yes.
And how cool is it that we had already covered the comp plan? And then in the video, Ashley was like, well, you know, we're not going to go into that now, you know, but and I'm like, don't worry. We already did. It's fine. We see that the majority of ways you get paid is off of recruiting, just like every other company. So it's not so different there. Oh.
Bummer. Well, enjoyed y'all's company. Thank you. We enjoyed y'all's too. And we hope that y'all have a great evening. And thanks to all my people on Twitch. Much love. Y'all are all incredible. And Aaron?
Don't join an MLM. Don't join Bella Grace as well. Bella Grace Global.
Yeah, I was about to say, even though they're not global yet. Okay, so y'all have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.